phenomenal, and I mean phenomenal day coming up for you on Monday. So tonight, well, I'm saying it's tonight because it's tonight for us here in the UK, this afternoon for you guys watching, we've got a full jam-packed 3 hours to show you everything you could possibly need to know. We have world launches, we have exclusive deals, I've got some demos to die for, here and there. We've got exclusive products, we've got ownerships to show you. Basically, if you've got anything planned for the next 3 hours, clear your schedule. I promise you, you need to be right here, right with us, as I walk you through every step of the way. Now, I'm saying, as I walk you through, but you all know that I couldn't do this alone. So I've got the wonderful Mr. Rembrandts with me, who's going to do the fun stuff. He's going to do the chit-chat, and while I guide you through all the demos.
Oh, absolutely. Chit-chat is my middle name. It really is. Of course, you've got an amazing jam-packed 3 hours coming up for you. The other thing that's great, of course, is that we're going to be giving so much away. Everything you see demonstrated over the next 3 hours, you will be in with a chance of winning it. All you have to do is leave me a comment. It's as simple as that. So whether you're watching us on Facebook or you're watching on YouTube, the more times you comment, the more chance you've got of winning all of these incredible launches. So lots of you joining us already. I can see Cherry, Beverly, Deborah, Joyce, Rosalind, Laurie, Susan, Cherry. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of you across both Facebook and YouTube at the moment. The other thing that I'm going to need you to do, here's the deal, right? I'm going to give loads of stuff away. I need you to make sure you've checked out that booklet, because the booklet is like the roadmap. It's going to tell you when all the shows are. There's awesome click-throughs within the booklet as well, which is going to give you even more inspiration. And you're going to ensure that you're never going to miss any of these deals. You're going to know everything. It's your roadmap for all of this festive fabulousness that we've got coming up on this amazing HSN Craft Day. Oh, I am so excited for everyone at home, Sarah, because we've walked through and we know all the amazing things that are coming up.
I know, and do you know what? I'm going to give you a heads up on a couple of items that we're going to talk about a little bit later in the show. However, I needed to tell you about them straight up, okay? First off, it is the relaunch of our brand new Crafters Inspiration magazine, okay? Now, I know that there are tens of thousands of you all over the world that wait with bated breath for the new version of our magazine coming out every 3 months, okay? Well, what we've done is we've given it a complete facelift. So the team have worked so hard on this. We're going to be showing you a little bit later, but basically it comes in its own little folder now, so that when you open it up, you've got the magazine in one half, you've got all of the amazing product in the other, and you've got somewhere to be able to store it and keep everything so that it's going to keep, because I know quite often we would just send, in the US through HSN, you just get a little packet with everything in. Now you are getting this like little binder to hold it all in. HSN are launching the exclusive subscription. So if you want to get this, you want to be the first person in the world to receive this every single time, shipped directly to your doorstep. The day that it launches, the only place you can do that is with HSN. So I'm going to be giving you a full preview of everything in the brand new magazine a little bit later, but I couldn't help but mention it. And of course you do know, have a look in that booklet, and everything you could need to know is in the booklet, okay? So that's coming up a little bit later. Also coming up a little bit later is the amazing Watercolor Christmas collection. Now, you probably will have seen this when I did the launch day right here on Crafters TV and walked you through everything in the collection. We've sold out of almost everything here in the UK. So our global fulfillment centre here in Europe is decimated, and I mean decimated. However, the great news for you is the HSN warehouse is full of this amazing collection. So we have a little bundle, which is like our starter kit bundle that we have for everyone, and then we have the Uber Mega Bundle. However, the Uber Mega Bundle is in limited quantities. Again, if you check out that booklet, that's got absolutely everything in. You can see the item numbers. As soon as everything goes live, the team are brilliant. They make it so that you can click on the item, it takes you straight to the HSN website. The show day is launching on Sunday night through Monday. So I know quite often we launch on a Monday night and go through the Tuesday. This time we launch like at midnight, on the stroke of midnight from Sunday into Monday, and goes all the way through Monday. Now my full hours, I'm going to be up at 11 a.m. for a full hour, then 5 p.m. for a full hour, and then my big Adam hour is at 10 p.m. on the evening. So I've got a few little items in his 9 o'clock show. I'll put the details on the bottom of the screen with all the hours that I'm in, because I'm also popping up here, there and everywhere, and our Craig is popping up here, there and everywhere as well with a few little bits and pieces. If you check out HSN's website, you'll see the full schedule, but there's the details of all of my shows. I'll pull up the details of Craig's shows as well if you want all the details of when our Craig is on there too. We're going to be seeing Craig a little bit later in the show as well, where he's going to be showing you some of the items that he's got. There's his details on there. But listen, guys, I'm going to have to go and get ready for the first item. While I do, Joe, please, I'm hearing how many thousands of people we've got watching across all of the Facebook platforms, on YouTube. Let me know what everyone's saying.
So much excitement. People are absolutely pumped for this. Rose says, Sara and Joe pumped up and ready for this. Love it. Daniela says the booklet is awesome this time. So many of you already taking the lead and getting that booklet checked out. Diana's already checking out the booklet. Connie's loving your dress. Cherry loves the look of the new magazine. There is a lot of love for the new magazine. Patricia loving the design. Oh yeah, absolutely. We're giving one away of everything that we demonstrate in this show, and as I said, the more times you comment, the more chance you've got of winning as well. Loads and loads of love for the magazine, loads of love for the Watercolor Christmas collection as well. But something very, very special to kick us off with, isn't there, Sara?
We do. Now, listen, those of you who are avid HSN watchers and never miss a show will know that once in a blue moon, it's generally only once a year, we bring you the opportunity to enroll in our subscription boxes. Now, that opportunity for this year is Tuesday. So what we do is, when we give you the chance to enroll, we bring some of the latest subs boxes that we've done, do you a 3 for 2 so that you get 3 of them delivered straight up, and then you're into our monthly program. Now, I want to know in the comments who's already in our monthly program and who has been in our monthly subscription box program from the beginning. Please, please, you guys, tell everybody else how awesome it is. Basically, if you don't know about it, let me just give you a quick overview, okay? This is our way of getting everybody into Crafters Companion and giving you the chance to try and learn different techniques. So every month we launch a brand new box, and because we have tens of thousands of people all over the world who receive these boxes on a monthly basis, we are able to make so many, we bring the price right down. So every month you are guaranteed $50 worth of product that you get for $25. So if you're in the subscription, you're getting it for $25. The only place you can get this on subscription is through HSN. And what I love about HSN's auto-ship subscription, it's just brilliant that they offer this, okay? You can log onto your HSN account, you can see, oh, this month's going to be this topic and next month's going to be that topic. And if there's something that you really don't fancy trying, you can just say, do you know what, I'll miss that month. And you're still in the subscription, you just don't get that month's one, you'll get it on the next one. So it means that you've always got the chance to pause it, to slow it down, to speed it up if you want. But if you aren't in it, you can never ever get the chance to get it, okay? So if you're in, maybe you're getting this as a gift for someone else. Maybe you've been buying the boxes ad hoc as they've become available, and now you're waiting for the chance to get in on the subscription. Let us know in the comments if you're in or if you're getting in this week. But what I am going to do is I'm going to show you, if you enroll in the subscription this week, these are the 3 boxes we're going to send you. I've selected 3 of our latest issue boxes that kind of give a cross section. So what we've got is, we've got box number 31, which is our twirling characters, box number 32, which is going to be some of our 3D folders and stencils. So we've got a little bit of die cutting and stamping, we've got some 3D folders, and we've got some stencils. And then because die cutting is our most popular discipline, I've done a shaped pop-out card box in there as well. Each of these boxes is literally crammed full to the rafters. So if I just show you, For any of you who really have never seen these boxes before, just want to understand how it works, okay? If I look at this twirling characters craft kit, right? If I just show you, these are what they're going to be doing. In fact, let me just wind one up. And if you have a little look from the front, what I'll do is, so you would wind this up, you would put it in the envelope, and you would send this to someone like this. So that when they open the card, it's going to do that.
Gorgeous.
And it's going to spin around right in front of you, okay? And the idea is that you can do the dolphin, you can do the little mermaid on here, maybe you want to do the mermaid, you've got the little girl holding the balloon, you can do all these different characters, and everything you need to make these cards is in the box. So if I show you, the whole thing's an experience. It's like every month, this is your gift. This is your gift to yourself. So you open it up and it's all tissue wrapped. It feels really luxurious. Then when we get into it, so the crux of this one is that twirling essence. So can you see you've got the mermaid with the front, if I put this on a bit of white, you'll be able to see it. The front and the back of the mermaid, the front and the back of the dolphin. We've got the front and the back of the little girl and the front and the back of the little boy. And as we don't want to cut any of these out, you've also got the die for that, the die for the mermaid or the dolphin. And then can you see we've got the big outer shape as well, Joe, so that you can do like the shaping to put that in. So you get the dies and the stamps. Now to put it into perspective how great value these are, if you were to buy the set of dies and stamps, each one of these die and stamp sets would be $20. So there's $20, there's another $20, $40. We've got at least $15 worth of blank cards and envelopes to get you started. We've put the great quality twine in for you to do all of that. We've then put all of these beautiful papers, and then what you do, you see, is you go to the website crafterscompanionbox.com, and there'll be loads of step-by-step tutorials for you to follow. So I'm going to show you all the different boxes that we get included. That's the first one, which is your twirling characters, okay? The second one is about these 3D folders. Now, if I just show you the 3D folders and stencils, right? These are the sort of cards that you've been going to be doing, okay? So it's where you've got a tactile 3D flower with a stencil design in the background. And you've got three different ones. You've got the poppies, you've got the amazing vase, and then you've also got the gorgeous butterflies. Three beautiful different designs on there, okay? Now, again, if I open this up, right, and I show you inside, again, every month comes beautifully tissue wrapped, okay? With this one, can you see what we get is, we get the 3D folder, and then we get two of the stencils so that you can do a background and you can stencil over the butterflies. It's the same when we get to those gorgeous poppies. You've got the 3D folder, you've got the stencil for the poppies and the background, and the same when we get to that vase of flowers, the folder, the vase and the background. Now one of these sets, Joe, would be $12.99 to $14.99 for the folder and two stencils. We've given you three sets there. So you're talking, what, $40, $45 worth of folders and stencils before you get started with everything else. This one, again, you are getting in there $15, $20 worth of cards and envelopes. You're getting beautiful pearls, embellishments, and then you're getting, every time you get a new collection of the card and papers, which is worth another $10, $12 worth in there as well. So the value for money on them, as you're seeing, is absolutely off the chart. But it's the fact that, I mean, I remember when this one came out, Joe, so many people were saying, never tried stencils, I would never have bought them. However, when you're getting such good value, you kind of can't afford to miss it. And then when you get going with it, you're like, my word, there's a new technique I've just learned.
I'm just hearing these are live already over on the HSN website.
Right?
This deal is live. Your opportunity to get in is now, I'm hearing, Sarah.
Go on, 779-834. I would get in there and get in that auto ship program, because there is only a finite number available. Because if you think, what we have to do, Joe, is we have to know, so what you're buying now, we made all of that product 3 or 4 months ago so that it can be made and shipped over to our warehouses ready, which is why we can only let so many people in, because we're predicting how many people are going to be in every time. So we've got another couple of thousand spots to let people into the subscription, and then it's going to be another 6 or 9 months till we can do another enrolment. So this is really going to be your only chance to get in there. I'm going to show you the last kit. In fact, what I'm going to do is, before I show you the kit, if I just show you to the front here, this is is what this kit does. So it does the 3D inside of your card. So I wasn't kidding, Joe, when I said we were going to be doing 3 completely different techniques in here. So this gives you the special die that does all of the different steps so that you can then do all of this different shipping. So look at that one there. I love these cards. This might be a technique you've always wanted to try, just unaware to get started. And again, if I open all of this out, this is the die set that you need. So it's going to do all of that. You know where we saw the birthday, Joe? It die cuts all of that birthday piece in. It die cuts the top piece in. You've then got multiple stamps to stamp in, whether you're making it a cake, whether you're making a little present on the top. You've then got all of the cards and envelopes to do the different styles of cards that go with that one. The ribbons, the embellishments, all the beautiful papers that you saw we'd used on that. It really is 3 fantastic, unique, different types. Do you know, it might be that you're in the subscription service and you've used up a lot of what's in here and you just don't want to miss the value that we've got in this kit. This is the way to go for it. All I'm going to say is some of these items, and I'll give you the heads up on the ones that I do worry will sell out. I will let you know now, so that might be something you want to order before it gets there. And the fact that these are live now, Joe, this is a one you definitely don't want to be waiting on.
Absolutely. So many of you loving these. Ange saying subscription boxes are so great for new crafters and experienced crafters who want to try something new. Janet saying I've been in the monthly subscription since the beginning and still going strong. Diane's got every one of them as well. Terry loves them. Fran saying they love them as well. Laura says the best thing about the subscription is you know well ahead of time what the box is in case you want to skip one. Can't imagine that being the case, but it is possible. Yeah, absolutely. You can get in now. If you do want to skip it, you want to pause it, you want to come out of the subscription at any point, you've got the option to do that. But we very rarely give you the opportunity to get on board. This is your opportunity right now.
Joe, can I just tell everyone though, actually don't order it now.
Okay.
That sounds ridiculous, right? Don't order it now because at the moment it's $75 on the website, which is the full price for 3 boxes. They're going to drop that to a 3 for 2. So wait till that price drops. I know some people like to order it now to make sure they've got it and then ring HSN for the credit. You could do that, or as soon as you see that price drop, then it's worth getting. So it's live on the website, but actually you want to wait for the special pricing they've got on next week.
Amazing. Well, I've got a winner as well. Someone's going to be winning those 3 awesome boxes. It is Pat Fisher on YouTube. Pat Fisher on YouTube. You need to drop me an email. Well, say me, us an email. Prizes@crafterscompanion.com is where you need to email into. Remember, the more times you comment, the more chances you've got of winning all of these amazing products that Sara's going to be demonstrating over the next few hours. So keep those comments coming in. Thousands of you watching now across both platforms as well. And we've literally just touched the tip of the iceberg, haven't we, Sara?
We're only just touching the tip of the iceberg, guys. Honestly, I wasn't kidding when I said we had an amazing 3 hours planned for you. Now, I have to say, I always put some of my favourite products right up at the beginning, okay? This one, absolutely outstanding, okay? I remember when we concepted this and I had this vision. Edgeables, I think, are the most versatile dies that we do. I wanted a 3-pack of Edgeables to tell a story. So can you see on this card here, Joe? This is the beautiful story of the 3 kings coming to Bethlehem. You've got the Nazareth in the background there, but they are 3 separate dies. It's the same if you look at this one over here. Different scene again. This time you've got your different snowy Christmas scene. You one with your village in, you've got some of the little houses in the background, you've got the trees in the background, and you've even got Santa flying over the rooftops there. And it just shows you some of the different things that you can be doing. That same scene, this time in a full-on 3-dimensional diorama there. Or what about making your own artwork? This I just think is incredible. Are you ready to turn the light on? Yes,
nice.
So you see the little lights on there. So that is that same die set, Joe, done in black with a little bit of gilding wax on the top, and then you can see it shadowed with a little bit of silver behind. I just think to say that that is the same die set as this one here, but 2 completely different looks. Now, we do have a full show you can go and watch to see a little bit more about all of this. It's going to be on in the 11 o'clock show. Yes, it's going to be launching at 11 o'clock, and you'll see it again in the 5 o'clock show then as well, provided we have the stock. Now, what I will do is I will show you, this is an auto ship one available as well. So don't order this until the auto ship goes live, and I'll show you what's in the auto ship, okay? So in the set that you will receive, so what you buy straight off, or if you go for single ship, this is what you'll get. These are the 3 Edgeables that you get, Joe. And then this is how they make into the scene. Now, I'm going to do a demo with it just a moment, but I wanted you to understand the 3 die sets and what they look like. So that's the first one. And then the second set, and it's not a choice of, you get both of them. Then you're going to get the beautiful scene in the background with the Santa Claus flying over. So it's a separate die, but it's included. I mean, you could be doing multiple layers of these if you want. Tell your own story. Do a storybook with it. And then this massive edgeable scene at the front, okay? Now, just to give you an idea, I'm going to run you through, you know, we call it the concept suite, the black and white ones, Joe, because I want to show you all the different things that you could be doing with
Breaking news, Sarah. It appears the auto ship is live right now.
The auto ship is?
On the HSN website. Yeah, it's there and it's live right now, so you can go across and grab them. Not just yet, though. Obviously, just add them to your list of things to do after this ends.
Write the number down and then you can go through and get it at the end of the show, because trust me, you don't want to miss any of the next 3 hours, right? Now, what about doing a box with this on the top of the box and having the story inside the box? Or what about those of you who like to do pop-outs? So you've got, hang on, I'll turn it round so it's facing you. So you've got the pop-out box with the different scene. All we've done is done it on black and white here to show you the design. Then you could be doing things like your diorama cards. Love that idea. Can you see how dimensional it is? Now, if you just want to keep it nice and simple, this would be just a card with it on. So you've just got the nice and simple card on there. Or what about doing a pop-out card? Are you ready for this? With the design on the inside. So this one here is on the front, then you've got 2 in the background. Now I'm going to start getting a bit cheeky. Now I'm going to show you some of the order ships that are in here, okay? So this one here is if you just take one of the auto ships and cut it onto 3 layers. Isn't that fairy absolutely delightful? The fairy with the toadstool, with the different design in the background. You might be wanting to do things like your stepper cards, Joe. They're going to look wonderful on 3 different layers of stepper cards here. That is one of the ones in your auto ship here. This one here is it's a tent-fold card, where the front comes down again. So again, if I fold that back up, you can see the fold of the card on the back and you can see the layer there. So it's a different design again. That fairy that you got a little bit of a preview of, there she is there in a diorama card. What about, you know, where you get the, these have got squashed as they've been sitting here, but can you see the dome fronted where they all tuck into each other, Joe? Love that idea. Or even a 3-dimensional card with the whole piece on the front. Now, I've shown you the auto ships there. What I'll do is I'll run you through the auto ship graphics before we get a quick demo done, okay? So, the first one that's going to come to you is in December, which is your Snowy Vista. So you can see there the 3 dies that you get all in one pack. That is coming to you in December. The next one is that gorgeous fairy that I was showing you. She's coming along to you in April. So you get the 2 different fairies and then the toadstool one as well. August is going to bring you, can you believe that's like a year from now? It's going to bring you the village scene in there as well. And then if you're staying all the way through the auto ship, a lot of these designs are completely exclusive, guys. That will be available in December. Remember, the only way you can get some of these is if you're in the auto ship. If you are in the auto ship, you always get the choice of those, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go really quickly into a bit of a demo. So I've taken here an A4 sheet of cards. You could do this with 8.5 by 11, folded in half like this. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take the first die. Let's take the one with the 3 kings on, okay? So you take the die with the 3 kings, Joe, and just lie that across the front of the design here. So I'm going to lift that up to the edge, hold it in place with a little bit of tape. Now, I always put the tape on the bit that we're going to cut away, okay? So that is going to cut from there. You open this out, and then I'm going to send this through the Gemini. Now, I've got it in my large Gemini, but can you see I'm putting it sideways in the large Gemini? So we're going clear plate, we've got the frosted, if I just get all my plates out here. So you've got the frosted, the magnetic, your top plate, and you're going straight through. Now, if I get my knife out, this is a brilliant one of these, Joe, where we're going to like cut an aperture into the front. Love this technique.
Loads of love for these. They're awesome concepts, as Nina. Loretta says the edge bullseyes are beautiful. Dieta says my favourite is the deer. And Beverly says so many clever ideas on how you can use these. Cherry says as well, love a creative scene edgeables. Can't wait to get a hold of them. Loads of you I know are going to be snapping these up as soon as they are available. They're really versatile, these as well, aren't they, Sarah? You can just tell by the amount of different things that have been done by the design team that they've really loved these.
Absolutely, Joe. And like you say, versatility is the key. That one that someone was saying they really loved was the that's one of the Autoships, just to warn you, by the way. Now watch this. If I take that and put this behind, you can see that's starting to come together already, okay? Now if I take another 2 sheets, Joe, so I've got 2 sheets here, and then we take the 2 different dies and we cut them over. So if I take that one and say cut it here, for example, and then this one and cut this one through here, send them through. Once they come through your machine, Joe, they're going to look like this. So can you see you get 2 different scenes? And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take those scenes and lay them up on top of each other. Now, I don't think they look like much there. However, take a little bit of gilding wax, and we've got the gilding wax available on the website. So you're going to take the gilding wax and just make them really stand out. Now, obviously, when you're doing this, guys, you won't be rushing like I am. You won't be having to get through about 20 different items in the space of 3 hours. You could have as much time as you want to show any of these. But look at the difference it makes when I put that black with the gilding wax behind.
Beautiful.
All of a sudden it really stands out. So I'll do the same with the second one. Again, just bringing that down. Now, can you see you've also got bits of embossed detail like here? I'll see if we can get a little bit closer so that you can see that. It's really, you would miss some of this stuff if you weren't on there. Can you see? So you imagine when you get this home and you start working with it and you see some of this in a lot more detail. I can do the same with my 3 kings over here. So if I open them up, and again, we just bring a little bit of gilding wax there onto the top. You can gild them all up if you want by putting loads and loads of gilding wax on, or just a little bit as you come down the front. So I'm bringing that right round there. And then, look at the difference that's made. Just being with that gilding wax. And then you've got the design in the background. We can layer these up and just either stick them flat, or you might want to bring them a little bit more. Maybe I'm going to stick that one into the base there so it looks a little bit more 3D. Oh yes, I quite like that. So all we do is we would stick that into place, hold that there. One goes into the background. So I'll do this kind of super quick as it was. There we go. So you can come down there and along there. That's going to go into place there, Joe.
Cynthia says, I love the Autoships, as always have something to look forward to. It's like a gift to yourself that keeps on giving. What a great way of looking at it.
Do you know, I hear that a lot about the HSN Autoships. So many people. I mean, there's loads of different reasons people love shopping at HSN, but the Autoships is just a way, with some of your favourite items, it's a way for you to kind of like get ahead, or maybe you forget that they're even due to come, and you can start and get a feel for, oh my word, you know, I'd totally forgotten how awesome that is, and now they're coming in here, and you just kind of get another technique again. You know, it's like learning something new again. So right, there we go. So here we go. I'm going to stick that one down there. I'm going to trim this into here, Joe. Now obviously, when you're doing this at home, you will not be rushing at the speed of light like I am, but can we just appreciate how quickly and easily I've made a really professional looking card there, Joe? And all I'm going to do to finish it off is I've just got a little ribbon at the top, and I'm going to pop a little bow down there and a bit of season's greetings down in the bottom corner here. And you can see there, that card has just come together beautifully well. And maybe this is one of the ones where you're getting towards the end of the Christmas season and you still need to do quite a few cards. They are going to just look spectacular, and so many different things you can be doing. Remember, you also get on that Autoship program, so I'll just show you quickly. If the ones that you get today is you're going to get the one that I showed you, which is that beautiful scene of Bethlehem. Then you also get the set that have got the village scene in, and you've also got the reindeers and everything like that. And then in the 4 Autoships, the first one that's going to come is in December, is your Snowy Vista. So that's your December Autoship. Your April Autoship is the Fairyland scene. Then this time next year, so next August, you get the village scene in there as well. And then finally, next December, you would get the Day at the Park collection in there too. So that's everything that's coming there. So that's that collection, Joe. I better get moved over, get it better cleared down, ready for the next one. But I think you better be giving it away.
Oh, I suppose I better give it away. I get all the best jobs, I really do. Christina Alfonso on Facebook. These will be winging their way to you. All you need to do is drop us a email, prizes@crafterscompanion.com. We'll get them over to you. Lots of you loving these. Diane says, love all the demos. They make you want these items badly. Baroness says she makes crafting look so easy. It is easy when you've got great tools. Etta says, really amazing. Can't wait for them. Already ordered. These dies can be used in so many different ways. Evelyn saying, Sara makes these cards at super speed. She really, really does. You're going to be able to take your time, don't worry, when you get them home. And Karen says, love this card, looks easy to do, and it has wow factor. It absolutely does. And also love the different ways in which you can use them. Don't forget, all of this information is in the booklet. It's your roadmap to all of these incredible things that are coming your way. So make sure you get the booklet, make sure you've had a look through. There's lots of click-throughs in there as well to give you even more inspiration. It's going to tell you when the shows are, which show each product is into. It literally has everything you need to know in there as well, which is fantastic. Right, I need to let you know as well, I think even the next item that we're going to be taking a look at is also going to be live over on the HSN website as well when you are ready to check it out. Make sure you got that booklet downloaded and make sure you keep commenting. Remember, the more you comment, the more chance you'll have of winning these things that we're showing to you, which is awesome. Just hearing these are also live on the website too, Sara.
Oh, I tell you what, you aren't half in the know, Joe, aren't you?
Oh.
He knows all the gossip. He knows what's on the website, everything. It's not that Joe's really awesome, by the way. It's that there's a whole team behind him, messaging him on that iPad, making sure he knows everything. So,
yeah, it's an army of people.
If he knows, then it means you get to know as well. Right, I haven't got time for a full presentation on these guys. However, they will be launching in the 11 o'clock show, but I needed to just show you them, okay? How fabulous are these? I'm going to get in a little bit closer so that you can see. Now, this is all about your layering, Joe. So yes, the snowmen are fabulous. However, look at the collage effect that you've got in the background from the layering there. Look at this one here. So you've got, again, that beautiful focal point and then these different layers that come up in the background. Those of you who love to do mixed media, this is the mixed media look without you having to be able to do mixed media. This is all that layering different bases of stamps, and you can see whether you're stamping onto your plain backgrounds, you're creating your own backgrounds, your coloured backgrounds. There is so much you could be doing with all of these. Now, what I'll do is I'll show you all the designs and what comes in. So, for example, those beautiful snowmen that I was showing you, they come in. So there's a section called the Christmas foliage. So the Christmas foliage option, which the details are on your screen for, will give you those gorgeous snowmen, which is called Snow Day. They will also give you the Christmas poinsettia. Now, these all mix and match, Joe, as well. These lovely backgrounds are going to work on their own with the other sets. You get the Holly Christmas in this set, which you saw on one of those beautiful designs. And the fourth one on here is your Glad Tidings. So those four make your first option. And that first option is called Christmas foliage. Your second option is called Joyeux Noël, right? And that gets you the beautiful angel. That frame is fabulous, by the way. Also, under the Christmas tree comes in that one there as well. You also get the Mary and Joseph in this one here. And then finally, you get the one that's called Church at Christmas, okay? So again, now these came out, these had a big launch day show for us on the 5th of August, 15th of August it was. So you can go back if you want to watch the full presentation. Our Debbie did a full launch day show, so you can watch the full demonstration of these 2-hour special. All you need to do is search on YouTube, is go to new Christmas mini collage stamps.
Do you want even more info, Sara?
Oh, go on, yes.
On the 13th, myself and Leanne gave you a 2-hour sneaky peek on Colour Me Happy as well. So you got 4 hours of inspiration.
Oh, so do you know what? Go back and watch those through, knowing that, did you say these products are live on the HSN website as well? So
they are indeed, yeah.
Right, so you can get them ordered, You can see, you can watch 4 hours of really in-depth tutorials between Leanne and Debbie, see loads of techniques, and trust me, these stamps are going to be so usable, okay? So I'll just pop them away, Joe, and I'm going to get ready for my next demonstration.
Absolutely awesome. Everyone's saying, yeah, Joe is really in the know today. That's because of all the amazing social media team that are helping me out. Believe me, I couldn't do it on my own. Nancy says, so many new great choices for Christmas this year. Janine saying, I really love stamping too, so going to be loving these. Loads of you loving the snowmen as well. They seem to be everyone's that are catching everyone's eye at the moment. And that lovely angel as well. It's a really beautiful style in there. They were so incredibly popular, and lots of great things you're going to be able to do with them. Don't forget about that booklet. Don't forget as well, it's got absolutely everything in there that you need. Remember as well, the more times you comment, the more chance you've got to win. I should also let you know that, you know, the inspiration we talked about, Sarah, on those stamps, it's actually linked in the booklet. So if you've got the booklet downloaded, it will link you back through to that show. So you'll be able to get all the inspiration that Debbie was sharing with you, that Sarah was talking about just there. So
as if you didn't need to get the booklet anyway, and you know what, just since we went live, thousands of you, and I mean thousands, have downloaded the booklet. Just get that booklet, have a look through at your own pace. Trust me, everything you need to know is in there. We have a whole team who work on that booklet for every show. People say it's like the Bible when it comes to everything you need to know for the HSN show. Now, moving along, the Christmas abstract stamps. Now, Joe and I, we were with these, it was only yesterday, Joe. We did a whole 2 hours on these just yesterday, didn't we? So just yesterday, you can go back and watch that show. Oh my word, these are fabulous, right? If you didn't see the show yesterday, these are what these stamps, these dies do, okay? So it's dies and stamps, but they are creator card style, so they're going to cut in. You can cut right through the front of your card. So you can cut in with them, or you can cut the detail and stick them flat onto there. So things like your stepper cards like this, where it's cut right through, and you can see that design and look through it. Things like your easel cards, Joe, just look incredible.
That's awesome, that one.
I love that one. And do you know what? I'm going to show you a little bit of paper piecing, because my favourite technique to do is this one here, where you piece all of the little pieces back in. So loads of different techniques. Just to give you an idea, if you go back and watch that show that we did yesterday, these are some of the designs that I did. I showed everyone how to do that one. We also did, I did show everyone how to do the pop-out card with the cutting in the front. It wasn't that card, but it was that technique. So loads of, I think we got through 7 demos yesterday, didn't we, Joe?
Yeah, we did.
The royal we. I got through 7 demos. Joe chit-chatted with everyone through the 7 demos that I got through.
The gossip and the chit-chat is a very integral part of life here at Crafters Companion and Crafters TV, I hope you know.
Quite right. It's a very integral part. Very integral. Right, here we go. I'm going to get straight into the demo then. So what I've got here is I'm going to start off just with a little piece of just our pearl cardstock. I'm going to pop this into the centre there, Joe, and then just hold it in place with a tiny little bit of tape while we send it through the die cut machine, okay? So I like it in here like this. Because it is a creator card style, it's going to cut in, not cut out. So can you see, we're going to pop that onto the base, then we're going to go with our clear, frosted and magnetic on there. Going to send them all through. It will cut out the detail, and now here's the important bit. You want to keep that detail in the centre. Right?
The video's also linked through the booklet with this product as well, Sarah, so it's there for you, ready to go. You've got all the inspiration as soon as you need it.
Fabulous. Now, can you see all of these bits here, Joe? They are there in the cream. What you're going to do is, if I just get my pokey tool here, you're going to cut these out again in a different colour. So can you see you've got like the you've got all these little sprigs, all these little holly leaves, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut them out in a different colour and piece them through. So I've got here one pair. I've just ran that through the Xyron machine so that I've got that all sticky, and I'm going to layer that up onto the background here so that it all sticks beautifully flat in place. Then with these ones here, I've got them where I've cut them out again in different colours, and can you see that, Joe, then fits exactly into that space. So this is paper piecing, and it's so easy to do. So can you see that goes into there? I'm going to pop this little piece in here as well. Oh no, I'm gonna go. Oh, we're gonna get it the right way. There we go. So, and can you see it's all perfectly flat, right? So I've got those in there. I'm just tilting it a little bit so that the camera can see that that's a different colour. But what I love is all of these exactly fit in, Jo. So you're going to go through and you're going to pop all of these little pieces in place. And I've done one set in the green so that we can stick that down. I've also done another set in the red so that all of these baubles can stick down in the red here and give you a completely kind of different look. So if you were to go through all of that, stick all of these pieces down, Jo, once it's all stuck down, this is how it's going to look, all right? Absolutely gorgeous. And then that, all I've got is nice simple card. So I've got my base card where I've done the back a little bit wider than the front and just stamped a little insert in there. We would put that on the front panel here. I've got just a bit of Merry Christmas from our lovely mirror cardstock sets that we did. And then, to be honest, just a little bow. If I show you my finished one here,
oh, yes,
look
please.
how fantastic these look, right? That is the design there when it's all paper pieced back in. And what's great is it's all perfectly flat. Now that's just one technique, that's the paper piecing technique. What I will show you is though, what comes within each set. So that Christmas tree one, here we go, is in this set here. So with the Christmas tree set, it's in Christmas cheer, and you get the Christmas tree, and you can see that that's just if you cut it onto the front of a card, that's if you wanted to do the paper piecing technique. It comes with that beautiful Christmas ornament as well, and you see you get all these stamps too, and as well as the ornament you then get the snowflake. So all three of those come in Christmas cheer. Your second option is called Christmas blessings, and this is what comes in your Christmas blessings. You've got that cross, which again is just absolutely made to do your paper piecing with. You've then got the angel. Now she's wonderful, Jo, if you wanted to do her is like shaker card and put a little shaker piece behind. And then also you get that fabulous star, and that's the one that you saw me use on that first card too. So loads and loads of different techniques, whether it is things like your diorama cards, so that's that angel done with a little bit of mirror card behind, she looks fantastic. Or maybe you want to just do these where they're flat and all of these have been paper pieced in, or maybe you just want to stick them flat and raise them up. So can you see this one here? It's just been foam padded behind to give a lovely 3D effect. Loads of different techniques that you can do with all of these, but I do urge you, if you haven't already, go back and watch that show that Jo and I did yesterday. I think you'll get loads more ideas and absolutely love it.
You are going to love it. You are. Cindy says, love these abstract eyes. What a wonderful concept. Jamie, loving the tree. Karen loves the paper piecing. Roseanne says, all Sara's Christmas trees have a little something special. None look alike. I'm really hooked. And Mary Jane's also saying, love the paper piecing. This technique really adds to cards. Should we give them away?
Yeah.
Why not? Brenda Tatchell, I can tell you that you are the winner. Brenda is on Facebook. Email us, please. prizes@crafterscompanion.com is where you need to send that email into, and we'll get these on their way to you. So much love for it. Diana says, Joe, thanks for the chit chat. You're welcome. I've got loads of chit chat and back chat, my mum would probably say as well. Diana says, I love the angels and the stars. They are so beautiful. Don't forget to get that booklet downloaded, because yes, it has got everything in there that's coming up, all the timings, but also so much inspiration. Those last two products that we shared with you, you have got video tutorials linked through into the booklet, so as you're going to be able to put those projects together as soon as you get them home. It really is an invaluable resource of information, as well as letting you know when everything is happening. Right, we roll along, Sara, still so much to come.
Oh yes, now this next one, Jo, we don't do stencils very often, and when we do, they go like that. So this one's coming up in the 11 o'clock show. Can you believe we're still only on previewing the stuff from the very first show, Jo? But these they're like multi-packs of stencils. The great news is you don't have to choose with these. I'm going to show you 6 designs. Bear in mind, I'm showing you 3 different cards here, all done with that same design there with the bells, but we've got 6 different designs. You don't choose, you get all 6 of them included. Look at that one there. How fabulous is that card there with the 3D element
That's
to
an
it?
Awesome concept.
Oh, they're just lovely. And when I show you how easy it is to stencil, a lot of people, I think, really want to try stenciling, don't really know how to get started. And also, it's just a case of, well, I want the right stencils that are going to work, things that are really modern and work really well with all of the different techniques that we've got these days that people want to do with stencils. Watch some of our mixed media shows here on Crafters TV, and whether it's your card making, your box making, your mixed media, your 3D techniques, they're going to work with all of them, okay? Now, I'll show you all 6 designs that are in the set, then I'm going to show you how easy it is to work with them, okay? So, no choice, all 6 of these included. So each one has a big background piece, and then also the focal point. So you can, if you do them like this, I love this idea, Jo, of doing your focal point and then giving the background a little bit more around the outside. Same here if you want to go with the beautiful ornaments. So again, these are allowing you to work with different colours into the ornaments. And then these backgrounds, I mean, these are fabulous just on their own, Jo. It doesn't have to be working with that, or you can mix and match them. So this one, I love that you've got like the strings of lights behind the Christmas tree, but you could have that Christmas tree and you could be using the background piece from this one. And because they all come included, you don't have to worry about, well, can I mix and match? Do they all come? Yes, they all do. This, I'm just going to tell you now, you will use over and over and over again for your mixed media techniques if you just want to stencil a little bit into the corner. That one there is my favourite one in the whole set, Jo. I use snowflakes all the time, and by the way, because these are great quality stencils, you could actually emboss with these if you used all of your if you put these through your Gemini with the rubber embossing mat, you could use these like you would an embossing folder and really get that beautiful 3D embossed background as well. So those are your 6 designs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a really simple stenciling technique, Jo. So what I've got here is I've just got a square of card, right? And I'm going to start off, I've got 2 of the background. I've got the background piece here. Now I always cut the cardstock larger because we can trim it down. I'll see if we can get a little bit closer in on here so that you can see. And top tip is, if you've got some repositionable adhesive, what I like to do, and you won't see because I'm just going to hold this behind me, so that what I can do is I can just spray all over the back of the stencil. So what it does is it puts a little bit of repositionable glue on there, and once we've got that repositionable glue, it means we can hold it down, but it's not going to hold steady, it's just going to hold in place while we work on it, okay? So if we start off with the background piece, I'm going to go into place with that background piece, and I'm going to use some of our Harmony water reactive inks, okay? And the water reactives, Jo, are brilliant for just giving you that all over kind of mix of colour. So can you see I'm just inking in the middle of here, and don't worry about kind of going over the background a little bit because we're going to trim this down here as well. Now the great thing about these, Jo, is these inks, we always do them in packs of 3 because I like to use colours from the same family with varying depth and dimensions. So you've got the details on the screen there for all of our the Harmony water reactive inks, which is what you would do this technique with. They're all back in stock on the HSN website, ready for the big show. Now, if you do just want all the colours, we do 36 colours in the range. We do have a big mega bundle with all of those shades in. You can go for our one big mega bundle, and that would just get you absolutely everything. There you go. Now, if you need the blending tools that I'm working with, we also have all of those blending tools as well. Look at that. So that's the round one that I'm using, which the details are on the screen there. You get the actual handle itself, and then you get 12 of the mini sponges and some of the little eggs as well. Some people like to work with the eggs. So yeah, you've got a little bit of everything there, Jo.
Oh, amazing. People are absolutely loving these as well. Lots of love for stencils. Some people, Nikki's asking how you clean stencils. So great question.
Oh yes, I like to just use a baby wipe on mine. Something that we have a lot of in our house still, even though I don't have babies anymore. I have slightly more grown-up lads. We always have the baby wipes out.
Eva says stencil is great when making cards that can't have a lot of dimension for mailing, etc. Rosalind says I love stenciling. I'll stencil just about anything to give it a different look. And Joanne says another great sense of stencils, really useful. Trisha saying I've got more and more into stencils, and these for Christmas are just perfect. Rita as well giving a shout out to our design team saying just just how much talent we must have in that team. They are a talented bunch, Sarah, aren't they?
Oh, incredible. Do you know, and what I love is yes, we do all of these shows to kind of show you the ideas, but you can go on to Facebook or maybe Pinterest, whatever, at any point and see all of the designs that our design team have done to give you more ideas and inspiration. So trust me, you're never ever going to be short on ideas when it comes to any of our products, really, Jo. Now watch this. I'm going to trim this down now. Now that we've done all of that stenciling, all I'm doing is trimming this into place. And I'm going to take these down. So can you see how easy it was to trim it afterwards? Yeah, so we've got that lovely background piece now. Create our own three-dimensional look. This is pretty much 5 inches, so half of that would be 2.5. So I'm going to trim that right down the middle. So we've got 2 halves. I'm going to mount those onto a couple of little bits of cardstock like this, Jo. And this will give me, actually we're going to trim them down a little bit because this is just a tiny little bit too long. And that will give me 2 nice pieces for the front panel of my card that I'm doing.
Awesome, Sandy. It's been several years since I stenciled. Maybe it's time to get back to it. Erin as well is super excited for the mega bundle on those ink pads as well. I think a lot of you have been very patiently waiting for those to come back. So they are going to be available for you, which is excellent. Make sure you snap them up. Am I right in thinking they're our most popular ink pad, those ones, Sarah?
They are indeed. So these are the ones that you can do if you want to do your inky backgrounds, if you want to do things like your blending, distressing on your edges, all of that's done with this one. So yeah, loads and loads of different techniques you can do with them. And again, go back and have a little look on YouTube, have a search, and you'll see some of the amazing techniques that we've done. I've taught, personally, Jo, I can remember you and I, right at the start of lockdown, doing several classes with our water reactive ink pads. There's so many different techniques that you can do with all of these.
Loads of you still loving them. A lot of you talking about how you wash your stencils now as well in the comments. Good to know that you're washing your stencils, which is excellent. Kerry saying these are beautiful. They make a beautiful gift for my friend who is new to crafting. Absolutely, they would. Christina saying as well, great way to make your own backgrounds for your cards as well. That's so true. You don't need to buy the papers. You can make them yourselves. Kimberly saying how versatile they are. Cherry saying they're beautiful. Diana says she needs these and she needs the paper trimmer too. And yes. Also, Anna says, just when I thought I had enough Christmas stuff, absolutely wrong.
I can absolutely tell you, yes, trust me. And I'm only on previewing what's in the 11 o'clock hour. I'm going to be doing full hours at 11 and 5 and 10 p.m. and coming up with a little splattering all the way through the day. Trust me, we've got plenty of Christmas stuff to keep you going for the whole of the Christmas season. So I finished that lovely card, Jo, and I just wanted to show you a couple of the other ideas. I mean, these are just... This is just using the background piece one and then using that focal one as a separate piece on there. This is doing some of your different shape cards and bringing them in. Trust me, Christmas stencils are just thebomb.com. They're going to give you loads of different background pieces that you can be doing, and they're just a nice thing. You should all have some stencils in your kind of war chest or, you know, in the store cupboard, ready to pull on at any point, Jo. It's just giving you a lovely idea. I mean, look at that. That's the card. That's the matching box that would go with it. How fabulous do they look?
Absolutely beautiful, aren't they? I tell you what, they're so beautiful. Should we give them away to one of our lucky viewers? I think we should, because we're good like that. Chrissy Middleton, these are winging their way to you. All you need to do is drop us an email, please, Chrissy, to prizes@crafterscompanion.com. prizes@crafterscompanion.com, and we will organise those coming out to you. Lots of you still chatting about these. Diane, very excited for all the products. Michelle, can't wait to give these a try. Eleanor loves the ink pads. Star Dancer says we'd love to see even more stencils in the range. And also Nora saying how much she's enjoying spending her Saturday afternoon with us here with this amazing HSN preview. Remember as well, all the details for all the incredible products that are coming up in the preview are in the booklet. I should let you know as well, Sarah, some people over on YouTube are playing a drinking game whereby every time you say the word booklet, they take a drink. So for you guys, booklet. There you are. How about that? Rotten. Would you like to add anything to any booklets to that, over there, Sarah?
I think the booklet is the best booklet we've done in absolutely ages, because the booklet has so many booklet pages in it, and booklet. There you go. I'm hope it's a drinking game with a cup of coffee, not a cup of gin.
Who knows? We'll find out. We'll see how the autocorrect goes in the comments. I think we'll soon find out. The stencils are live over on the HSN website right now, is what I need to let you know. Also, as well, I should tell you that the upcoming product, the Twist and Pop dies, are also live over on the HSN website as well. So really nice that we do these now on a Saturday, because it means so much more of the product is live and available to you. We do also have previous airing of the Twist and Pop dies too. Myself and Leanne launched the Twist and Pop dies, so you will be able to go and have a little look at that inspiration. That inspiration, of course, you'll find within the booklet. The booklet. You know, the one with all the booklet pages in it. Oh, there's the booklet. Thank Booklet for the booklet. It's all in there, which is brilliant. So you've got a lovely hello and welcome from Sara, and then absolutely everything in that's going to let you know what time you're going to be seeing these products appearing. Loads of inspiration, click-throughs to lots of pictures, also video tutorials where they're available too. You never miss anything in this incredible craft day, because it is all there for you. There's that incredible magazine, which we're going to be seeing in more detail a little later. It all starts really with you making sure you've got that booklet, the booklet downloaded. Right, more
all I
fun
can say,
stuff.
guys, is it's your fault for telling him
Absolutely.
that you were playing that game. You asked for that one there, you asked for that one. Right, are you ready for these? Who saw the full show that we did with these? Who's been waiting for these? This is one of our biggest items of the day. These, are you ready? These are our Twist and Pops. I think you should do a bit of a dance.
It's a variation. I think I can't, because hang on, I'll go. Shall I go over the other? No, I'm staying here.
Right.
It's like the
I'll
bend
show
and.
you the cards while Joe gets ready for his
It's like,
twist and
do you
pop.
ever remember Legally Blonde? It's like when she used to just, you know, it's like the bend and snap.
Pop. Bend and snap, twist and pop, twist and pop.
Oh, I dropped my pen. Twist and pop. See, there you go.
Is it the bunny pop, Joe?
Yeah,
The bunny- the bunny
you
pop.
just, something fell on the floor. Let me just grab that for you. And pop.
Get
There you are.
over here. We can't see you there. Come and stand in my set and do it. You look loads better. Right,
What
stand
is
there.
like?
Right, show them.
So
Right.
you just twist and pop.
It's the bunny hop that we get. Woo!
I don't know that. I don't think they.
Joe's a bunny. What's all that about?
I don't know. It just
Doesn't he look
started
like a
one
bunny,
day.
guys? Doesn't he look like a bunny? Right. So in case you're wondering what on earth are we doing, we are doing the Twist and Pop cards, right? So can you see, card goes flat to go in the envelope, opens up, twists and pops. Now, we've done these in Everyday. They were an absolute storm. So what we've done is we've done the Christmas set. Now, in the Christmas set, you're going to get the Christmas trees and also, and I love this one, this is called the Star of Wonder, right? So again, that's going to go flat, open up, and then you've got that lovely kind of, it's like the nativity scene all in one. But can you see what we've done is we've done one that works portrait and one that works landscape. So you've got both options. So I'll show you another couple of options with them. Again, it's going to fold flat, opens up, and it pops out in front of you. Or look at this one. I mean, this is so clever. Whoever made this? Who's made this one? This is fabulous, right? Closes up, and then when you open up the card, it pops there in front of you. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show everyone, Joe, one of my favourite things to do. I saw this in our concept suite, right? So in the concept suite, I saw one of these amazing little wedge boxes. And I thought, wouldn't it be nice to teach everyone? It looks like a little piece of cheese, doesn't it? And when you open it up, it opens up and it pops out in front of you. Isn't that really cool? Pops out in front of you. So you need to make the wedge box, right? I've never taught this before, live on Crafters TV. So if you've not been with us, you need to watch now. What I will say is, if you've already bought some of our Twist and Pop dies in the past, you will own this die, which is the mechanism, right? So this is the mechanism. So basically you've got two choices. You're either going for the Christmas tree and also the Star of Wonder. So you're definitely getting those two, and you're either going for just those or those two with the mechanism. So that's the two options. And if you watch the booklet will show you the two options with and without the mechanism. To be honest, it's probably worth having an extra mechanism anyway. It's the sort of die that always comes in handy. Just to let you know as well, we've got 4 additional designs which you can only get here, right? So if you want to go for the 4 additional designs, okay, they're in pairs. So we get the Noel. So that is your Noel there. Isn't that beautiful, Jo, with the little... And the Noel isn't optional, so you could just make it, just the wreath. You could put your own alphabet letters inside if you wanted. So the Noel, as you can see, comes with the doves. Jo, is this not the most delightful? Look at those. Look at those. So that is called Peace on Earth and the Noel garland. Then we've got an option which has the little elf hats or the little Santa hats or whatever you want. So Santa hats, and they come with the stockings, so you get both of them. Or if you just absolutely have to have everything, Jo, right? So you have to have the stockings, and you have to have, let's have a little look, stockings, the Santa hats, the Peace on Earth, and also the Noel, and the mechanism, and you want the Star of Wonder, and you want the Christmas trees. One click, there you go, mega bundle, 766,992 gets you absolutely everything, okay? Right, now I'm going to show you how to do the little box, okay? So, you're going to cut yourself a piece of card, 6 inches by 12, dead easy. So 2 of these out of a sheet of pearl card, Jo, right? And you're going to get your scoring board out. And what we're going to do is we're going to score this, and we're going to score it at 1 inch and also 6 inch, right? Turn it around and score it an inch here, right? So halfway point and 1 inch from either side. Then we're going to go right along and we're going to go 1 inch. And because it's 6 inches, I can also go to 5 inches there, right? So there's all of my scoring done. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go, you need to go diagonally across here. It might be easier actually. Can you see on your scoring board, Jo, we always draw a line down the middle. Let me just do this so you can see a little bit easier, right? So if I cut
DG
this out,
saying the doves will be great for wedding cards as well. A great
lovely idea, love that idea, right? If I hold this here onto the edge, can you see? And I'm going to just bring that to the edge there, Jo. Can you see we can draw the line down there, right? So I've just done it so that I can see that. This is why, by the way, if you always wonder why we do a black line down the middle of our board, we don't like to graffiti yours before we send it to you. However, once you've received it, you can do whatever you want with it, right? So we always like to do this. And then you can see that you've got that straight on there, and that's going to come right out to there, all right? And in the corners, we're going to go up and snap this out, right? And then we're going to trim up to this edge here. So you're seeing how easy these are to do, yep? So trimming into there, trimming that one out there, Jo, straight to the edge. But then also we're going to come up and take this little corner out. So I'm going to do that on both sides, and then I'll just do all of the folding too.
Loads of love for these. The wedge box will be perfect for my grands to help me make for their trip to the nursing home this year. Julia says, love the Noel. I can imagine using that as in picture frames. You all make me want Christmas to hurry up and come, says Ruth. I'm not sure. How many sleeps, Erin, now till Christmas? I bet our producer Erin will let us know how many sleeps. 18 weeks. 7 times 18, it's about 180 sleeps, I reckon, something like that. No, it's less than that, it's 140 something. Anyway, Kim says, just when I think you can't improve on the Twist and Pop cards, my mind is blown. A lot of love for my bend and snap / Twist and Pop from Laura as well. And Joanne says, speaking of drinking games.
The same one I was watching then.
Speaking of drinking games, what are Sara and Jo drinking? We are fueled, as always, by good cups of tea, as we always
are
hear.
Indeed.
Here.
Oh, look, we're an hour in, so we might be getting a new cup.
Oh, there's someone just went.
Did you see it? So what I just did there, I just went, we might be getting another cup. And he spotted us, so we're up for another one. We're up for another one, guys. Good news. Right, let's have a little look.
Kimberly says she thinks my Twist and Pop was perfect as well. So the jury's out, Sarah. The jury's out.
The jury's out, is it? Do you know what, Jo? I cannot see my set of dies that I need to do this card. Do not worry, guys. We're going to improvise. You're going to imagine. Let's have a little look. This is the set of dies here, right? So you're going to imagine that I didn't lose my dies temporarily, and I cut out the middle one in this lovely brown cardstock, and I cut out the plain one in the white cardstock so that this one looked like this, yeah, and this one looked like this. So
awesome.
It's like magic, Joe. It's like we don't even need a demo. I've just got everything ready. So can you see they're going to line up in the middle, right? Now what you're going to do is you're going to use your tape pens. So where I've got the straight areas and I can get in with my tape pen, Joe, I'm putting some plenty of straight tape on all of these, right? Where I can it, I'm going to come in and I'm going to get loads of dotty on there so that we've got plenty of dottiness going on, so that either way we've got plenty of stickiness all over absolutely everything that we're working on, right? So all that sticky there, got loads on there. That is then going to line up over top of this and stick in there perfectly. Now, can you see the dies put some score lines in here, Joe? What I like to do is just, oh, we're coming in to see that. Adam says, we're coming in to see it, right. What I like to do is just go over them. So if I just line this up, there's that score line, and I'm just gonna go right over it with the scoring tool, right? I'm gonna go right over this one with the scoring tool as well. And then my last one is right, I can see it here, right through the middle. And we're going to go right through the middle of this one too. All right, there we go. So once you've got that, you can see that's put those score lines on there beautifully. All right, we're going over, just put that fold line in, and then that's ready to stick in. So remember, you're going to choose from the two options of either with or without the mechanism. So those of you that have the mechanism are going to go for the set that's without the mechanism. Those of you that are buying this for the first time, you want to get the set with the mechanism. The mega bundle, guys, we've just put the mechanism in there anyway for you, okay?
The mega bundle is live as well over on the HSN website, so
brilliant.
All the options are there for you.
Brilliant. Right, so here we go. So there is that with all of our fold lines in. And if you cut that mechanism out, Joe, when it cuts out, it's going to look like this. So what I'm going to do is put all the score lines in. I'm just going to burnish those score lines beautifully well, give them a nice fold over. And what you'll see is by folding them both ways, you want that mechanism to just operate really crisply, right? So can you see that way? Then you fold it the other way. 1, 2, and I'm going to fold this one the other way as well.
I've got good news and bad news, Sarah.
Oh, go on.
Tea's arrived.
Yes?
It's the last of the milk.
It's the last of the milk? No! No! Well, I can't drink black tea.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Right, so we're going to make this, so we're going to have to enjoy this cup of tea, basically. Is what you're saying, we're going to have to enjoy this cup of tea. Right, here we go, guys. So if I just stick these in here, we can start and get this whole piece put together, right? So 1, and then 2 down there. So this goes into here, Joe. And then this one here. Do you know, it's worth actually saving this demo so you can come back and watch this at any point, because I have no doubt that when you receive this, this is one of the ones that you're going to be coming back to. Now, you see with this, what we're going to do is we're going to put tape on here, right? Stick that down to that centre part, and then also put tape on this one here, so that that folds over. There's our mechanism there. Can you see that's opening up there really, really well? Just need to... Do you know, when you're rushing, Joe, I'm not putting enough tape on these. So you won't be rushing at home, guys. I'm just rushing here because we're in the studio and they're telling me that I've gone over on this one, right? So there is my mechanism going through in the middle. And then how the whole thing works, right, is we're essentially, so once we've got our mechanism, we're going to bring this in, and this is going to stick the top left to the bottom right, so that when it folds down, it comes into place like this, right? So all you do is you put a little bit of tape on the bottom left and also on the top right. And then again, we pop first one in place here. You pop this one in place here, and just make sure that first time you do it, you just want to maneuver it into place. There we go. Can you see it's just maneuvered in there so that we can see all of this? Now I've just put loads of tape on, so I'm going to rub off my extra tape here. This is why I love working with Centura Pearl, by the way. So you're just rubbing off all that excess tape there, and we've got that whole thing coming together. Because we put the score lines in, it's coming together beautifully.
How fabulous.
Yeah? Isn't that lovely? And then essentially all you're doing, Joe, is, and I might as well do it seeing as we've got this far.
an advanced twist and pop box that you've done.
Yeah.
I mean, you've really gone for it tonight, Sara.
Well, I just thought, you know what? If I'm going to keep you for 3 hours, I've got to show you some spectacular stuff, haven't I? So I figured we'd go all out with the spectacularness. So can you see that's going to fold in, and then those two, one goes inside the other. So can you see there? We get our cheese box, opens up, and it has that piece in place. And that one there, all I've done on this other one here is added some extra little pieces. So can you see? May the spirit of Christmas bring joy to your heart and happiness to your home. And the piece that came out of here, I just stuck it onto the front there, so we have some extra embellishments. So remember, you're going to get that one along with the set of trees, all right? Let me just fold the trees down. You won't be doing it back to front upside down, so it'll be really easy for you. And then if you want to go for the extras, we have things like the doves. You've got those. Look, there's the doves, aren't they lovely? I think you're right, that would make a lovely Christmas wedding card there as well. There they are again. Absolutely gorgeous designs.
Really
you've got
beautiful.
the mega bundle, Joe, if you just have to have all of them.
Absolutely. I think that's what most people are going to want, is to get the lot. Rose says, every twist and pop card that I've given out has been very well received. Christina says, I love the traditional Christmas design that you make. Thank you so much, Sara. Latanya says, no more Christmas store-bought cards, thanks to Crafter's Companion. And Sara makes you think you can make any of these. You can make any of these when you've got the right products.
Come on, guys, if I'm literally, I mean, look, it looks like a bomb's gone off on my table now. If I am literally making these at the speed of light, back to front, upside down for the camera, you can surely get them done at home and still make a fabulous job of them, can't you? Right, I think we better move swiftly on from this big mess that I've made and let's just move along and let somebody else tidy it all up, Joe.
Okay, fair enough, sounds good. You got your tea, you're out of there.
I've got my tea, I'm fine.
We better give these away, I think, hadn't we? We're going to give them to Anna Moriano. Anna Moriano, congratulations, you are the winner of these. You need to drop us an email, please, to prizes@crafterscompanion.com. A lot of you saying you're definitely getting the mega bundle here. Christina saying that. Wendy loves the hats. Sharon says these are awesome. Mega deal, a mega bundle as well for Jennifer. Loads of you loving them, and pretty much almost most of you saying you're going to go for the mega deal. And the box is adorable, says Kim. You'll be able to watch this back anytime you like. And remember, there's already video inspiration for these within that booklet, so make sure you check that out. Everyone really has to just make sure they look at the booklet, don't they, Sara?
You absolutely have to have a look at the booklet, because it's got all the gossip, it's got all the links, it's got all the click-throughs, it shows you pictures of what you can make, where we've done masterclasses, that links straight through to a masterclass. Honestly, it's fabulous. Can I just say as well, Joe, I've just had a little quick look on the comments and seen that there has been a lot of love for that wedge box. Someone suggested it might be a good one to think about for a craft along. So I think that would be a really good idea. We won't be doing it in 6 minutes flat when we do it in a craft along. We can take the whole show to do it, guys. So if you want to craft along with that, clocked, I promise. Right, is it time to talk about the new magazine yet, Joe?
Oh yeah, it is.
Right, okay, so when we say new magazine, okay, we've been doing this magazine now for years and years and years, and we thought it was about time it got a complete facelift. So the team have come together. You've got to remember, Joe, we employ some of the top craft magazine editors in the world on our team now. People that I've picked up over the years. We've got a whole team of them that I've collected over the last 5-6 years as well. So we've got some top magazine editors. We've got some top crafters that write for craft magazines. You've got loads of techniques in there. And because this is our way of educating you all and giving you loads of ideas and hints and tips and inspiration, actually it's so much more than just a magazine. So with a magazine, especially in the US, you'd expect to pay $19.99 for just the magazine. Here, you pay $19.99 and you get this whole experience. So can you see it's been redesigned into a keepsake box like this. So I'll let you get in nice and close so you can see. It's got a little bit of a hint of what you've got on the background. When this opens up, Joe, can you see it's got like that little sealer bit inside, opens up, and you have the magazine to keep at one side, and then all of like the freebie gifts that come in with it on the right. So if I just take out that magazine, can you see it's got like a matte finish front cover now.
It's very classy, isn't it?
Really classy. It's just a nice size. It's done from high quality recycled paper. The photography in it is off the chart. The ideas are incredible. I'm going to flick you through the magazine in just a second, but that comes on one half of this. On the other half of this, what you get is all of the gifts here. So if I just lift this out and we can have a little look at what the gifts are, you've got an exclusive pack of dies, right? So you've got some different exclusive dies on here. We've got a set of layering stamps, again exclusively available to the magazine. So we'd be paying what, $12.99, $14.99 for a set of dies, another $9.99 for a set of stamps. You've got a Christmas stencil in here as well. Then you've got, if I open this up here, let me just, I'm just going to undo it here. Right, so on here we've got some really nice papers, beautiful papers, and then also a collection of die cuts right at the back, Joe. So if I go right to the back here, you've got all of these die cut pieces as well.
Beautiful.
And these all tie in with what you get in the magazine, okay? So just going to wrap that back up because I just think it's lovely to keep. And you can be nice and organised, Joe, so that when you're putting this back on your shelf, everything, when you're not using it, goes back into here so that you've got somewhere to keep it, and your magazine would go back into there as well. Now, I'm going to just have a little bit of a flick through so that you can see exactly what to expect in the magazine, okay? You get a little note from me. You can see it's literally crammed full to the rafters. But then this is the stamp set that we were talking about. So can you see the stamp is in multiple pieces, and Bianca from our team is going to teach you how to do that layering technique and loads of other different ideas using the stamps, things like your Z-fold cards, how to do your foam flowers on there. It's using a lot of the other products that we have in our collection, as well as a lot of the freebies that you are getting included in your magazine. We've got readers makes coming here as well. Nicole is one of the most talented crafters on our team, and look at some of the cards that she's done. She's going to teach you how to do those colouring techniques. If you're a huge Crafters Companion fan, you absolutely categorically must be in this magazine subscription, because trust me, it is going to give you all of the hints, tips, techniques, some exclusive projects, loads of ideas, all the behind the scenes gossip. You get to meet the wider members of the team. It's like the Crafters Companion gossip column on here, Joe, basically, is what I would say it is.
I need to get, maybe I could start writing that, pop it in here.
Oh, nice. I think that would be quite a good thing. Actually, we could feature Joe's gossip column in here as well as the makes. Everyone needs to know the gossip in there as well. But can you see, look at all the pages. There's some makes from our lovely Leanne in there as well. Loads of techniques featuring all of our most popular products on here, okay? I haven't even got to the end of the magazine, and that's just giving you a little bit of an idea. But can you see, I just think it's just a brilliant way to kind of know everything that's going on. If you're a huge Crafters Companion superfan, it's an absolute must-have, and it's a total fabulous keepsake in there, right? So I'm going to seal this all back up, and I'm going to show you how this would go on the shelf. And what I will say is, obviously we will be launching this, and these, as they become available, they will be sold through our website, through the stores that we sell to and everything like that. But if you are in the subscription at HSN, you will receive this first on the day the magazine launches. So there are tens of thousands of people who have had our magazine subscription. Just because you've had it in the past, you need to re-enroll on this one. So you need to get in on this. This will get you in the brand new order sheet. This is issue 1 of the brand new collection of Crafters Inspiration, okay? So don't think, all right, yes, I get their magazine, so I'm going to get this. You won't. You absolutely must sign up, whether it's today, whether it's on Tuesday when the show goes live, Monday when the show goes live, but you need to get into the new subscription. So if I just show you a little idea, so every month, so the next one after this is the August issue. November is going to be your next one coming through, which will be issue 2. Then the next one wouldn't come through till February. That would be issue 3 that you would get in February. Issue 4 would come in May, and so on and so forth. Every time getting that 68-page magazine and all of the stamps, the dies, the stencils, the papers, the die cuts, everything that you need to get started on your crafting journey with it.
Oh, it's going to be so excited. Lots of you loving it. Wanda says yes to magazine. I was so hooked on magazines once. I had 300 magazines. Beverly says truly want this fabulous magazine. So inspirational. Beth loves the new look and box to keep the magazine in. What a great way to keep it all together, says Anne. Cheryl says, oh my, I'm so excited for this. Are the papers going to be included in each magazine? Yeah, absolutely. You're going to get comparable value in every single magazine that comes out to you. Remember, make sure you get in. It is available on the HSN website right now. Get yourself in that auto ship. We're going to give that particular magazine away, and we're going to send it out to Tanya Connolly. Tanya Connolly, congratulations. We'll be sending that to you. You need to drop us an email, please. So this one just here, prizes@crafterscompanion.com, and we will organise for that to be on its way to you. Debbie says, I've gotten these magazines before, but now loving this new design. And Mary Lee loving it too. So much love for that. And I think it's unlike anything I've seen out there, you know, Sara, that you can get a hold of. It's so exciting when we bring something that people love in a new concept. I know everyone is going to be blown away because we've had a sneak peek, haven't we, of what's coming up in the upcoming ones.
In the future ones. What I will say as well is I know in America especially, when I first started in the craft industry, there were hundreds of different magazines out there. Now you hardly see any. And I think it's wonderful to be able to have that magazine, but not just the magazine, but all of the goodies to get you started. There's nothing as special for me. Do you know where I like to read a magazine? I like to have it in the bath. I like to have a lovely bath, nice cup of tea, and sit and have a flick through a good old magazine, Joe. And that's where I see loads of my ideas from. It's just, I think we're so digitally connected, it's quite often to just switch off from the digital devices and go back to something traditional and in paper. And I think this new format in the folder means that you can collect them, add them onto your shelf, and you can always see everything that belongs with that magazine is in that one folder. We've just tried to think through it and give you something even more special.
Amazing. Yeah, you guys loving that. It is live right now for you. Right, what's next, Sara?
Okay, right, this is brilliant. So this is going to be coming up in the 5 o'clock show. It's only airing once, and I'm just going to tell you now it'll go like that. It's very inexpensive. This is it. So it's basically your Christmas sweater die and stamp set. So if I just show you, I don't know about you in the US, right? But in the UK, Christmas jumpers are huge. Right? Everybody wears Christmas jumpers at Christmas time. And I thought, what about making it so that you could all make your own Christmas jumpers? So look at these. You could be making your own Christmas jumpers. We call this a cardigan. Do you guys call them cardigans in the US as well? I need to know, right? So you can do your Christmas cardigans.
Erin's rocking a cardigan today.
Yeah. We call them cardigans as well. Or your Christmas jumpers, right? So it's like a button up the front would be a cardigan, or a sweater would be what we call a Christmas jumper there. So that's your Christmas sweater, and the other one was your Christmas cardigan, okay? So this is it. Look at all the different looks you could be getting with your Christmas jumper. Let me show you exactly what you're getting and how it's going to work, okay? So this is it here. You get this big set of dies, right? So you've got the dies that do the actual sweater itself, the V-neck, the rounded neck, the buttons down the front, cut down the middle if you want to do it as a cardigan instead of as a sweater. You get the bobble hat, you get the mittens that go with that as well. And then look, you get the stamps. So the idea is, we call this an Argyle jumper. Do you call it that in the US as well? So you can then stamp these across the front. So you can either do a plain Christmas jumper, you can do it with your cross stitch with your little deer on, you can put the cut down the middle, right down the centre, make it into a little Christmas cardigan with the opening pieces, add the little buttons down there as well. Aren't they lovely, Joe, right?
Absolutely gorgeous.
So
are you going to be your own sort of festive, fabulous fashion designer, aren't you?
Oh,
Did you hear what our Adam said?
What
he said you can make it into a card again.
I like it. You can make it into a card again. Oh, yes. He's wasted behind the camera, guys, isn't he? He's absolutely wasted behind there. Right, so here we go. I'm going to take this piece here, Joe, and I'm just going to pop that on there and cut this first piece out, right? So, onto your base plate, and then we're going clear, magnetic, and your top plate. I'm going to whiz that through. Now these will go through, you can pop them through your MIDI, they'll go through any die cutting machine. They're nice and simple on here as well, right? So that is going to give me the background piece. There we go.
Sharon's had a great idea. She says, I love the sweaters. I'm thinking of shortening the sleeves to make jerseys for various sports teams. What a great idea.
Do you know, This is why we need you guys here keeping us right through these shows. That is a brilliant idea. I'm going to do that once, George. Do you know what I'm going to try and do? I'm going to cheat now. I'm going to cut through 2 layers at once just to speed things along. So I've just taken a piece of background paper that I thought would work lovely. I'm going to pop that onto there. And actually this time, watch, I'm going to add a V-neck. So all you do is you add the little V-neck onto here like this, right? And then we're going to pop that in place as well and hold it. And stick the whole lot down and cut all them through at once. So I'll cut through 2 layers and then I'll show you how the whole card comes together.
A lot of people suggesting these would be great gift tags as well.
Oh, he loves a good gift tag.
I do love a gift tag.
Oh, he loves a good gift tag.
Also, we call it a cardigan or a sweater, but not a jumper. Someone just said a ski sweater though, which is a whole different thing you could turn these into. A lot of people loving that you get the mittens as well in here and the little hat too, so you can really complete the set.
Right, here we go, John. Just lifting that off. Now, obviously, you won't be rushing, guys, so you won't be worrying about peeling your tape off and whatnot, like I'm trying to do quickly here. Watch when you just get in, just snip off those bits just to make sure it all lines up. So there's one, and then I'm going to do exactly the same here with layer 1 and layer 2 on there, right? So we've got all these pieces now. So if you wanted to make it, watch this, you see, I could just say, let's trim this off the bottom here. And then trim this one off the bottom, and then we'll trim this off the bottom too so that you'll see a little bit of the blue when it comes on. Right, here we go. I'm going to stick this one, Joe, on top of the base one and just stick the, oh, I quite like the back of that. The B track on this cardstock was even as good as the A track. In fact, I think I might have used the B track.
A lot of people talking about ugly sweater parties in the comments. I'm not familiar with this. Erin, can you shed light? Yeah. Right. Wowzers. There you are. Did you know about this, Sarah?
I did not know about
people
this.
People turn up in sweaters and they just are all random. Loads of people saying they're going to use them for those sweater party invitations.
Invitations? Yeah. Nice. I like that idea.
Right. Ben would be great for these parties, people are suggesting maybe. Marley says, I thought I was done swapping for Christmas, but Sarah is killing me with the wonderful new ideas. Can't wait to receive all of these. And yes, you can make some ugly sweaters and you can make some gorgeous sweaters, comments are saying as well. It's up to you, your own fashion designer with these.
Absolutely. Look at that. So I'm making this into like a little card, but it's a little card with the sweater piece on the front. And then watch what you can do, Joe, is if you had a hole punch to hand, which I don't, but let's have a look. Look, I can go straight through there. What you could do is use, where's my mittens, right? Die cut the mittens out as well. So I've just die cut a set of the mittens and layered them up in the same way. I'm going to add the mittens onto here and layer the whole thing up. So watch, we're going to go through there. And then through the back, oh, Joe, I'm going to give you this because I know you love a good Christmas gift tag, don't you?
I love a tag.
So a nice little tag, we can go right through there. There we go. And then so we've got our mittens lined up, we've got that. You could use one of our lovely metallic pens to write on the centre, and that becomes your little gift tag to add on at Christmas. And I think whether you're doing it as a little gift tag like that, or maybe you want to do it little Christmas sweater and mount them onto the front of your cards. I think they look really cute on the front of your card. So that's with the stamps added on there too. Or use them with some of your embossing folders. You could always run these through some of your embossing folders as well, Joe. If you've got any Christmas embossing folders, what about doing this? Look at this idea. So you've got a little stand-up Christmas sweater on the front of you. I love that one, by the way, whoever's made this card. Terry, that is fabulous. A washing line with your Christmas sweater on there. Honestly, guys, there are so many techniques. And then there's this one. There's your Christmas gift with that lovely little sweater on the front as the little tag. You are going to make the most incredible Christmas tags ever this year.
You really are. Loads of love for these. Debbie says, I love these sweaters. I plan to use it on a scrapbook page with pictures of my Norwegian sweater, which I bought whilst cruising in Norway. Very, very fancy. I guess we should give these away, shouldn't we? Geraldine Olsen on Facebook. Congratulations, you are the winner. Please drop us a line. Prizes at Crafters Companion. Drop us a line. Yeah, you can say a line, can't you? An email, a line. Geraldine, call me. Prizes at crafterscompanion.com. Yeah, drop us a line. That's what we say. Drop us a line. Oh, like a lime. Oh, sorry. Don't drop us a lime. That's useless. You'll never get your prize. Drop us a line. Call us. Slide into the DMs. Pop us an email. prizes@crafterscompanion.com, and we'll organise those for you. Remember as well to make sure you've grabbed the booklet, because that is where all of the great information is. It's all laid out in there for you. Loads of click-throughs, loads of inspirations, lots of video tutorials in there for you as well. You never need miss anything when you have got that amazing booklet. So make sure you snap that up and you grab a hold of it. I mean, would you believe are we even halfway through yet, Sarah? I'm not sure we even are. This preview is absolutely jam-packed of incredible things.
Time, Joe. I don't know if we're halfway through showing everybody everything.
I don't think we'll be halfway through the time in that case. Medley says adorable. I love to run them through the embossing folders. And Cheryl says, Sarah, all of your demonstrations are amazing. But I guess talking of time, we better move on then, Sarah.
I think we absolutely better move on. Right, are you ready? These I love. So you know, right at the start we did the Christmas scenes as edgeables, so you could do the die cutting. These are the Christmas scenes as stamps, right? So let me just show you, for example. So if you look at this set here, you've got 3 different layers of stamps. When you layer them up, it tells a 3D scene, so you're going to stamp them in different colours, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a demonstration, then we'll run through all the different options that we've got, because as soon as you see it, it'll be like, oh my word, I totally get it, right? So here we go. I'm going to start with our quick dry inks, and I'm going to use the 3 in the same colour family. So I've got the baby blue, your parakeet and your midnight. So you always start with the lightest colour and then go darker. So I'm going to start with the baby blue, and we're going to just do, now these are all photopolymer stamps, so they are the best quality here, Joe, right? Are you going to fit on here, or are we? Yes, you are. Look at that. So we're going to stick, I'm using the rocker blocks. We've got the rocker blocks available on the website as well, or you can use your stamping platform, but I think rocker blocks, when you've got long thin stamps like this one's brilliant. So can you see I'm going to rest this on here, and I'm going to pop this down onto the base there, right? And then I'm going to take, let's have a little look, I'm going to use my snowy background as well, and I'm going to add a little bit onto the background. Now if you want, I'm using the rocker blocks, but I tell you the stamping platform that we have, Joe, the 8x8 one, is perfect for these, because then you can see where you're going, okay? So there we go. So there's my background there. I've done the first layer. Then if I take this off, I'm going to start on with the second layer. So I'll build up to the second layer of stamps. So now I'm coming in with this scene, this one here. And again, that just lies up on there. And now we jump to the next darkest colour. So I'm going to come in with a bit of parakeet. And again, can you see we're popping the parakeet on here. Always using the quick dry inks with these, Joe, so that you get that really quick, crisp image drying straight on there. I'm going to come in, so I'm going to layer these up. I'm coming in second layer on here and just twisting that right through. There you get the second layer perfect on there. And then when we lift these off, I'm now going to come in the third layer in this case are these beautiful deer. And all we do is we take the deer. You can see these ones have been well used and well loved. Oh, I'm going to jump onto the slightly larger rocker block with these, Joe, because you can just see they're a little bit deeper. So there we go, goes into the middle. And then we're going to go with the midnight on there. Always lots of little light tapping with your ink pads with these, Joe. And then again, what we're going to do is I'm just going to line these up on the bottom, and we're going to rock from heel to toe, and you get that third layer there with those beautiful deer on. And then once you layer all those up and put that onto the front of a card, that is what it looks like. So if I turn this around and show you, look at that there. Doesn't that look incredible? Where you've got the third layer. All I missed was the little moon in the background. That's like an extra little set that we've got there. So you can see how
quickly they come together, Sarah. How effective they are.
Really easy to do. Let's have a little look. I am going to squeeze another demo in with these, so I'm going to just keep myself nice and clean and tidy as before. Just make sure you get all the ink off your blocks as you move between kind of different sets on here. So you've seen the technique. Now I'm going to show you what comes in each set, okay? Because we've got 3 different sets for you to kind of choose from. So let's have a little look. I hope I've got these in the right order, okay? So this first one here, this is your, let's have a look. What's this one called? That's called your Christmas Nativity, okay? Now your Christmas Nativity, that one gets you the 3 kings coming, and also that nativity scene. I love this one, Jo. Absolutely love this one. So that's your first option. Then your second option, this one here. So these are the Ds that I've just used, and this is the Christmas outdoors. So that one comes with your deer, your woodland stag scene, and also the Christmas village with the Santa flying across the rooftops, okay? Then your third option is called Classic Christmas. So that is getting that lovely scene with the little church in there, with the moon in the background. And then that one comes paired up. I love this idea, Jo, isn't he lovely? So this is this little one here. Now, I just want to confirm, this one here, that's Enjoy the Season, sorry, that's in the Christmas outdoors set, which comes, yeah, with this one here. So that is your outdoors, sorry. And then the last one that I showed you was Christmas Every Day. That's me getting them up in the wrong order, guys. But listen, doesn't matter, because you're not paying attention to what I'm showing you. You're looking in the booklet. And in the booklet, everything's right. And you can see exactly what's paired up with what and what goes with what. Things like your quick dry inks are also in there as well that you can click through to, whether it's the triple sets or whether you want to go with the mega bundle that we've got. What I will do is I'll show you some of these cards, but if you want to go back, we did a whole 2-hour show on these, Jo. It was our Debbie Robinson, so she was here on the 9th. So if you want to watch these, search the Christmas layering scene stamps, and it was the 9th of August, and you can go through and watch a lot of Debbie's techniques that she did. I remember that show, Jo. That was a fabulous show, wasn't it? Come and have a nice little look in close, guys, and I'll show you as many of these as we can. We'll get a little bit closer, and I want you to see you can be using these with your embossing powder on there. Isn't that nice, with a little bit of silver? So, and that's again, all the lilacs. What I love, Jo, is because they're stamps, you can do these in any colour you want. And so there it is in the blue. There's the same card done in the lilacs. I love a bit of lilac at Christmas. You wouldn't think to use them with the oranges, or use them with like your pigment ink pads, and you can be merging all of your colours together if you want there, Jo. I just think they're absolutely incredible. These.
Yeah, they are. Loads of people loving them as well. Kendra really loving them. Julie says they are in love with them too. Terry says always love a layering stamp, so much impact. And also Cynthia saying must get all the inks. And Christina says the variety stamps are fun because you can do so much. Some people asking if they need to mask anything off with these, Sarah.
Nope, not at all. Everything's planned so that you don't need to. Everything's kind of laid up there, ready for you to go. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put these out the way and I'm going to show you another one again, right? So you can see exactly how easy it is to do. So let's do the that beautiful Bethlehem scene. So this is your Christmas nativity. And what I've done is I've already had to start this one, Jo, just to make life a little bit easier. So I started with a little bit of watercolour card, and I've just used a sparkle pen to wash over the background. So I've washed over the background, and I've just started by stamping the first set of these, right? So got my first background, and I'm ready to layer up. So we've done the stars. I'm going to come on next with the layer of palm trees. So bear in mind, you pull the background off. You're going to take the background ones here. Let's have a little look. I think I'll get my 8x8 stamping platform out that we were using, Jo, so that you can see just how easy it is to do this. So with your stamping platform, you're going to pop that into the background, and we're going to hold this in place. And we're going to say, right, where do we want this to go? We want this to line up along the front like that. All right? Lie it where you want. You're going to pick it up onto your platform, all right? And then let's just pop another one of these in. And I'm going to go with this with the orange, all right? So let's have a little look. Let's get a little bit of orange in there. And so you're taking it, kind of just linking it all up here. Linking it all up, Jo, inking it all up even. Plenty of ink. If you miss a little bit, you don't need to worry, because we just turn over. We're going to stamp this down. And then if you were to miss a little bit, you can always lift it up and say, right, I missed a little bit. Now I haven't. But you could always re-ink it and put it back down again, right? So there's the first one. There's the platform coming back on. Brilliant to have that back in stock, right? And then let's have a look. We come in with the second one. So now I can say, right, where do I want this to appear? I want this to go right over the front, and I'm going to just drop it down a little bit so that we mask all of that off. Happy with where that positioning is there. We're going to pick that up onto the onto the background plate. I'm going to use a bit of seal brown this time. Always those quick dry inks. Lots of light tapping. Once we've done the light tapping, turn it back over, press it down, and you can see we get that lit. Now, bit of a tip for you, okay? It might come out, it might be a little bit light. You can go over it and give it a second layer of ink. So what you're doing now is deepening the colour of the ink. Right, so it's because we're going to do it with the stamping platform, it goes into exactly the same place. And look how much, so it's now got a second layer. I'm going to add a third little bit around where those animals are in the centre to make it even deeper. Turn that down again, and then I'm going to press it down. Yeah, all lined up, pressing it right into place, and it's just going to make it even deeper there in the centre. Now you're talking, you see. That, I just think, looks spectacular. And then that, just nice and simple, Joe, goes onto the front of a card like this. Isn't that lovely?
Amazing, aren't they?
We've only used a little bit. Should we give these ones away again, Joe?
Yeah, I think so. Why not? Come on, we're feeling so generous. Sally Joseph on YouTube, you're the winner of these. You need to email us, please. Drop us a line or call us. Prizes at crafterscompanion.com. Prizes at crafterscompanion.com is where you need to send that email into. Loads of love for this. Terry says, love watching Sara demo. Laurie saying, beautiful stamps that really make an impact. You could use the palm trees for a beach scene card, says Joanne. Terry saying, I love the versatility of these. Shirley says the platform is thebomb.com. Absolutely is. And Rosalind also agreeing, saying the platform is a game changer. Loads of you, in fact, are saying you must get the platform, including Jennifer, Brenda as well. Make sure you grab it. The platform is available, as well as those incredible stamps. And remember that the video tutorials that we're talking about, all of the inspiration, the video inspiration, is available and is linked through from the booklet for you. So all you need to do is make sure you've got the booklet downloaded, make sure you've got it, you've had a good old look through there, and you'll be able to see all of the amazing things that are coming up, but also link back to all of the inspiration that we are talking about in the show, which is awesome. So you never need to miss anything, which is brilliant. Lots of you still chatting away, just amazing, says Linda. Beautiful card. Cheryl says so pretty as well. Loads of love for those. I think a lot, you know, in the booklet, Sara, there's certain things you think definitely got to have it, and some things you think not sure. Judging by the comments, a lot of people maybe didn't have that last item on their wish list, but now will definitely be grabbing it.
This is why, guys, you've got to tune in live. I love that we do this preview because it means you get to kind of get the jump on everybody else. So when we're on HSN, literally millions of people are watching that live at that point. You can get the heads up from us. You can have a good look through, and then you can have had a full-on preview of everything before you take your time and decide which ones you want to go with, instead of kind of getting, you know what it's like when you get caught up in the moment, then you start panic buying everything. You think, well, I didn't need that, I didn't need this one. We try and do this a few days in advance so that you've kind of got a little bit of time to relax. You can watch it all through, you've got the booklet, you can cross-reference everything back again, you can come back and watch the show through again, and you can make a list of all the stuff that you absolutely need to have.
Amazing. And download that booklet. I'm just hearing how many of you have clicked that link. Make sure you've got it downloaded and ready to go. Wobblers, Sara, I've had a few, not for a long time though, but you know, in the past, but these are the kind of wobblers you definitely want in your life, aren't they?
Oh, I love the wobblers, absolutely love these. Who saw the show? Was it just last week? I think the show was on, Joe.
Yes, last week.
Oh, the Christmas wobblers, and they're so different. So the idea is, you see, that you've got all these lovely little characters, but they're going to wobble on the front of your card. So these launched on the 5th, okay? And again, you can go back and watch the show. It was our lovely Craig. He taught loads of techniques with them. There he is. He did all of these different cards. There's loads and loads of different ones. You go and search for it on the 5th of August, and you can watch 2 hours of Craig doing loads of different kind of techniques and designs with them. So there's loads of different ones. I'm going to show you which ones you're going to choose from. You don't have to do them as wobblers either. They're just nice little cards on their own, but then I like the idea that they're just going to wobble about as you're kind of going on there. And what we've done is we've made it so that you get the wobbler included, so that you're actually making each one, you're making your own little wobble. So what comes included with each one is basically, you've got 2 options, and in the options, let me just go through the first one here, right? In the options, you get 3 wobblers and a pack of the acetate, right? Now, the acetate's our fantastic quality heavyweight acetate. You actually get 25 sheets. So you're not just going to use this for wobblers, you could use it for anything, but can you see? So you're going to get the stamp set, which stamps out like the little birdie. Then you've got the die that cuts out the bird. Then you've got the die which cuts out the wobbler. So it cuts, when you cut it out of acetate, you see, it's going to cut out this technique here. You only use this tiny weeny square of acetate. Look how much acetate we give you. I mean, you're going to have loads of acetate here, right? So you get the wobbler cut and the bird all in one go. So in the first set, you're going to get the birdie. You're going to get the little snowman in there as well. And you're also going to get the gingerbread man. I love him. I absolutely love it, right? Then in the second option, it's called the North Pole, this one. You're going to get Mrs. Claus. Oh, she's had a bit too much to drink, Mrs. Claus, hasn't she? She's wobbling all over the gaff, right? So you've got Mrs. Claus. You've got Santa Claus in there as well. And then you've also got the little robin on here. Ours have got a little bit squashed because they've all been sitting on top of each other in the pile waiting for me to get to this demonstration. What I will tell you as well is we had two little guys who didn't make the cut on the sets, but I have put them on the website. So these two are not in one of the sets, but if you want to go for them, they're extra and they are available on the website. So you get the little set with the reindeer in. Come on, he's too cute. You kind of leave him out. And then you've also got the penguin, which is the one I'm going to be demoing with for you as well. So two sets are going to make, two of the triple sets are making it onto the live show. Then we've also got the these extra two guys that you can get. We also have, for those of you who just love our acetate, I know you love our acetate, we've got a 50 sheet pack. So if you want to get stocked up, and this is something that we can't keep in stock anywhere, Joe. Well, you know what it's like when we're doing shows here on Crafters TV, we never ever have stock of acetate. There it is. While you're browsing through, add that to your basket. You are never going to regret. You can never have too much acetate, especially this is the real heavyweight acetate. It's going to be brilliant, okay? So here we go, Joe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how easy this is to do, right? These are the stamp and die sets. So this is the stamp and dies as they come. And what you're going to do is we're just going to get a little bit of stamping card, or maybe you want to do, whether it was a stamping card that you're using, maybe you want to use the alcohol ink colouring card that we do. I'm going to just bring in, whether it's a rocker block or whether it's one of our stamping platforms, and that's going to go onto the base, and I'm just going to get one of our alcohol proof inks on here, right? So here we go. I'm just going to go with the alcohol proof ink onto there, and I'm going to give it a great stamp. This you could use, by the way, that 8x8 stamping platform, Joe, that I was just using on the last demonstration, right? So there's my little penguin guy. And then from there, you're just going to colour him in. Now, well, actually, should we cut him out first and then colour him in? So here we go. So when you're ready to cut him out, can you see the die just lies exactly over the top? You're going to just bring that down, hold that in place, just hold you there. And actually, George, you know what? That'll whiz through my little Gemini Mini.
A lot of people let me know they've already ordered this. It is live over on the HSN website right now. Alison Grant says, I would give Joe my puppy for him to say my name. I'm not sure, I mean, I'll say your name because that is a lot of willing, Alison Grant. I'm not sure I could look after a puppy. I can barely look after myself, if I'm honest with you.
I wouldn't give Joe my puppy. I'm not being funny.
I'm interested to know what sort of puppy it is, though. Julia says they'll make fantastic tags. The wobblers are the cutest, says Eleanor. And Joanne says she's going to get these. Cherry's already ordered them. How would you pick when they're all so cute, says Donna? Well, you get them all. That's how you do it.
You get them all. You don't have to choose. Now, watch this, right? I'm going to take this little one here, and I'm going to cut a piece of that acetate. So can you see I've just cut myself a tiny little square of the acetate. Well, you probably can't see because it's almost invisible here, right? But I can get a couple of these out of this piece. So you just got, I mean, essentially we could have given you like one sheet and that would have been enough, wouldn't it? So you're going to cut this out. And I'll just go backwards and forwards there. Now, if you can't get your acetate to cut, yes, can you see there, right? Can you see it doesn't cut through very easily? Watch the great tip, Joe. Where's my scrap piece of cardstock?
Card and acetate.
Card and acetate. I did just have a look. I did have a piece of cardstock there just a second ago. Let's have a little look. I'll just use this piece, right? Right, cardstock, acetate, piece on there, right? And if I cut them two together, then it will give me that as a nice clean cut. So great little tip on there if you really struggle cutting through acetate. Just cut through acetate and something else, okay? There we go. Look how that's just dropped straight out there now.
Perfect.
Joe. And you can see, so that basically gives you the spring to make this into a wobbler, right? So now we've got that. What I'm going to do is I've just got a nice little background piece here, and I'm going to pop my wobbler piece on here. So just come in now. I'm going to go, if I was doing this, Joe, in without rushing on TV, I wouldn't use tape pen. I would use a little bit of like all-purpose or something that's really going to hold steady. But this will be enough to kind of get me through for the purposes of the demonstration. But if you were using your tacky glue or something, that's going to hold a lot more permanent, right? And then we're going to pull that right through. You're going to put a little bit of tape just on the very edge here. Pop your wobbler on there. And then give it a good bit of a spring out so that it kind of, can you see, you pull the acetate out of shape a little bit. And then, yeah, you see, it wobbles a little bit easier. So that's what you do. You're going to basically spring it back out of shape, and then it's going to wobble a little bit better. And then all I've done is I've got a nice simple card here. I've just got a big piece of tape on the back there. We're going to stick that on the back. And you can see, I mean, yes, I will decorate the rest of the card, but look how brilliantly it wobbles when you've got that spring and you're just wobbling it all out of shape. There we go.
Perfect, isn't it?
Hey, he looks great, doesn't he? So that's your penguin, but they're all the same, Joe. Just give them, let's have a little look. I'm going to give it a nice little bit of, going to give a lot of these a nice little bit, oh no, don't pull them that hard. Don't pull them that hard, Joe, or you're going to have to stick them back on there, right? Whoops. You didn't see that, folks. I didn't just pull that sort of, there we go. There, that's what I meant to do, Joe. I meant to just give him a bit of a wobble on there. Oh dear, it's been a long night, hasn't it? It's been a long night, we're only halfway through the show, folks. Can I just say I love Mrs. Claus? I absolutely, that is one of my favourite ones in the whole set. But you're not choosing, because you get all of them included, right? There we go.
Loads of people saying they're so cute. Karen says the penguin is so cute. Everything is so stinking cute. Anne says already ordered these, so cute as well. Loads of people absolutely loving them. And of course, all of that video inspiration linked back through the booklet, Sarah, as well. So people can go back there and get inspired and see exactly how to use these.
Absolutely. Absolutely there is. Look at these. Can I just show you this one? This has to be one of my favourites. Isn't that lovely? On the front of the little box. And this little box, by the way, is one of the projects that you would learn to make in the magazine. So everything works beautifully well together. Do you know, I had a lot of people in the last show that we did said, wouldn't it be amazing if you could just click one button and order everything brand new that's on the show?
Maybe.
That would be great.
I think it needs to happen, Sarah. We need to work on it.
We need to work. We need to tell the people at HSN, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely. It's not awesome. Let's just tell them. Jan says, no, Jan doesn't say, the winner, I've given it away now, haven't I? Should we give them away? I wonder who's going to be, wonder who the winner might be.
Is it a Jan?
It is a Jan, yes, Jan Baker on Facebook. How did you guess? You have won these. Drop us an email, please. prizes@crafterscompanion.com is where you need to send an email, and we'll get these out to you. Baroness says, I don't know how some of you choose. I want everything. I don't think you're alone there with that. Remember, everything is in the booklet for you, though, and that is what we want you to make sure you've got. Make sure you've gone through it, seen when everything is coming up, so you never miss anything. Love the penguin, says Eleanor. Donna says, what a great idea on the box. Mary says, Joe, did you say booklet? I did say booklet. And also lots of people saying how cute they are. A lot of people talking about with these as well, how they're going to make them with their children and their grandchildren. I think they're absolutely perfect for that. There's a full 2-hour presentation on those with Craig, remember, as well. Craig and myself, actually, and you'll be able to go and see 2 full hours of inspiration. Craig did loads of incredible demonstrations there on the 5th of August 2021. Search that over on our YouTube channel and you'll find it there for you, so you know you've got everything you need as soon as these arrive to you, so you're going to be able to make something awesome, which is absolutely excellent. Loads of awesome stuff coming up for you as well. I know we're approaching we're starting to approach the last hour, but boy oh boy do we have some amazing things still to come. It really is going to be an action-packed, jam-packed a jam-packed craft day on HSN2. Right, Sarah, something else that I hadn't seen before tonight that I was very excited about is this next item.
Yes, these are brilliant. And this is a world launch, right? So this is a really big one. This is coming up in my 9 o'clock hour with the lovely Adam Freeman. So with Adam, I'm going to be on a little bit in the 9 o'clock hour, then we're doing a whole show at 10 o'clock together, right? But what these are is they're called hidden message dies, right? So can you see here? Looks like a nice little present. This could be a gift tag, this could be a little card, and you think, well, where's the message? Well, it's hidden, because when we lift it up, the message is hidden inside. So can you see, you don't see it, it's kind of like got a little pocket on the front where it's hidden into, so you get the present. We also have this one here, which is really cute, which is your little Christmas stocking. So again, it's a nice little card on its own, but when you open up the little bit, now this could be a Christmas stocking, but this actually would be brilliant for like a gender reveal party or maybe like a baby shower party. I think they would be really cute. Look at this here. I have to just say, who's made this one here? Lisa. Lisa, this is incredible. So can you see Lisa's done a whole set that go back to back, all these little Christmas stockings, and then these all have hidden message inside. So they all have that little hidden message, and she's just hidden it in between the two layers of the booty. Trying to do it back to front upside down with the camera is not the easiest. Little booty inside. What about doing these, Jo, and using them with your embossing folders? Love that design where you've got the Merry Christmas inside and we've got the little hidden message as it pops up in the top. So that one's been left blank for you to put your own little message in there too. I just think they're really cute. They're really different. They're really unusual as well here. And I hadn't seen anything like these before. So are you ready for me to show you how they work?
Yes, please.
Right? So if I show you the actual die sets, right? It's a massive set of dies. The dies have to be really big because it makes the whole card in the shape of the present. So can you see, for example, the present one here, you're going to do the outside shape of the card. There's the back and then there's the front. And then this bit of the die you see is separate. So you can see it cuts out the base of your card like this little piece separate, this attaches on to put your message, and this is where your message is held in. So when it all comes together, this is how it works. And essentially you've got that little hidden compartment at the back to put your message into. That's how the whole thing works. And all these little extra embellishments. So that is your one with your Christmas present. And actually, that doesn't need to be Christmas. That could be birthday cards as well. That could be wedding invitations. That could be anything. And then here's your little booty one as well. Again, don't need to be Christmas. These could be all year round. Lift your little hidden message up from the front here. So super easy to do. I'm going to make one through so that you can see how it works, okay? So let's have a little look, Jo. I'm just going to get a full piece of cardstock first of all. And I think I'll do all my die cutting on one piece at once. So I'm going to bring this in and we will die cut the whole of the base of the card. So that is going to die cut the base of the card. Should I do it how the Gemini was intended, Jo? Since we're going to do a whole sheet. Watch this. We're going to put the whole of the base of the card in. I'm also going to die cut my top piece that we bring in here. So we've got the top piece on there as well. We'll cut that out too, separately. I'm going to die cut out the little compartment. So that's going to go on there too. I'm going to die cut out the hidden piece that comes up. And then these pieces here, I'm going to die cut in different colours. So you get all of those on, lie our cardstock on there. And then, oh, let's have a look. If you do that, by the way, folks, you must put your other one behind it. That goes on the top. And then we're ready through the Gemini. Oh, imagine if you had your Gemini Pro, Jo.
Oh,
you could
nice.
be putting like 10 of these at a time, just on a conveyor belt, going right through. You could do Christmas party invitations. I love that idea of wedding invitations as well. I'm dying to see what other people are suggesting in the comments.
Yeah, gift shape one could be used for any occasion, says Sharon. These are on my wish list, says Katie. Ellen says, well, I really love the way that stocking was made. They're really clever with the hidden messages. And Terry says, well, my goodness, another set that I must have. And Marisol's mind is swirling with ideas for these, they say.
Love it. Absolutely love it. So watch this. It's put that hinge in there, Jo. So can you see? There's your fold. And then there's the top piece of the card. There's where our message is going to go, right? And then this here just folds over like that. So this is going to fold over and give me that little hidden piece, right? So this is where we're going to put our message card in. So on the front of your card, you're just going to bring in your tape pen there. And I'm just going to go all the way around all three edges here. Pop them together. Fold this over, and then these will fold into place on top of each other, Jo, like that, right? And then they will go right in the centre. So that's just holding in place in the centre, okay? So there's that first piece. And then what we've got is your present top is going to go on there, but then whatever we're putting as the message is going to go into this part here. All right, so can you see that's going to go as your message in there? Whether it's that or whether you want to do your own little piece, you want to cut like a piece of cardstock that goes in the middle. If you want to do that, you can easily do that as well. Okay, so let's have a little look. I'm sure I've got, yeah, can you see you've got like a little tag as well if you want to go with a tag. What I've done is I've cut myself another little piece and just stamped it out ready with Happy Christmas to all and to all a good night. That I'm going to pop into this piece here, Joe. So I've just cut that ready to the right size. I'm putting a little bit of tape onto there, and then I'm going to stick this on the front here. Can you see I'm just lining everything up so that you don't realise that is in there. Can you see? Brilliant. Then all I'm going to do, Joe, is I'm just going to do all of my decoration, which I can do while you're letting me know all the other ideas that people have had.
Oh, so many coming through. I love these. Deborah says another thing I didn't see till, I didn't need until Sara demonstrated it. What a great idea these are. Cindy says a stocking could be used for a baby shower. Great. Quick and easy says Anne, I have so many ideas. Donna saying my grandbabies would make these with me and absolutely love them. Great for teachers for students' birthdays, says James.
Love that idea. Yeah. Teacher cards. You'd be the talk of the. You'd be the what they call it, the staff room. You'd be the talk of the staff room.
Absolutely. A lot of people saying how versatile that present is going to be. There's so many possibilities. Paulette says they're a must-have as well. Loads of people absolutely loving them. I want everything Sara demo, says Jennifer. I don't think you're alone there. Eleanor saying I have the Pro. I'd really be putting it to work with these. I would get them done so fast. Eleanor saying as well they'd be great to use for table settings, for place settings for at a table.
Ooh,
another brilliant idea.
Lovely idea.
Very special for many, many different occasions. Deborah's asking roughly what size these are, Sara.
Let's have a little look. So your finished card is going to be 4 inches wide by just over 4.5. So pretty much a 4x5, I would say.
Excellent. I hope that answers your question. Mind is swirling with ideas. They're so clever. What a great idea to have a hidden message. I think there's just so many different ways that you're going to be able to use these. The first time I'd seen them this evening and I thought they were absolutely incredible. I love how easily they come together, Sara, as well.
Yeah, everything's easy when you know how, though, isn't it, Joe? And the good thing is our team have worked out how so that it's going to be super quick and super easy for you.
Could you amend them to, or could you use them to hold a gift card? A lot of people are asking, Sara.
Oh, I like that idea.
I guess if you just cut your own separate, if you just cut the panel differently on the back, I guess you could make a slot for it, couldn't you?
You can just make it, yeah, that's it, because the slot's this size, but you can make the slot any size you want. So there's my little with love on there. Look what I've done for this one to make it a little bit different, Joe, right? I've cut myself the base of an easel card. So this is 6.5 inches long by 4 inches wide. I've scored it by 3 1/4 and also scored it in half at 2 inches. So can you see it just forms the base of a little easel there, Joe? And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this onto the easel so that it becomes an easel card with the present on the front there. It just gives it another little dimension again. I mean, to be honest, I thought it was lovely as it was, but I think the easel's just even nicer again, Joe.
Yeah, it really is fantastic. Remember, we'll be giving these away really shortly too. One of you lucky lot will be winning these. I should also let you know as well that these are live over on the HSN website right now for you as well. So you can grab them, make a note of that number 766166, and you'll be able to go and grab these after this show, which is fantastic. I think pretty much everyone I've seen commenting saying that they're going to be getting their hands on these, Sara.
On these ones, I can well believe it, Joe. I think they're just so different, so unique, and I think you'll absolutely love them with the little message on the inside there. So there you go. Yeah. So that is the little present one. Let me just pop that back inside there. Again, you'll find it a lot easier because you won't be back to front upside down. You'll just be doing yours regularly. And the present is one. And the other one is going to be that lovely little Christmas stocking, which we've decided would also be fabulous for like little booties for like baby showers and things like that.
Amazing. They really, really are amazing. And remember, coming up in the 9 p.m. hour, let's give them away then, shall we? The winner is Karen Craddock. Karen Craddock on YouTube. Congratulations. Drop us an email, prizes@crafterscompanion.com, and we will make sure they wing their way to you. Remember to make sure you've also got that booklet downloaded as well. Make sure you've gone through that, seen all the awesome stuff that is coming up for you, because it is absolutely jam-packed. I mean, it is going to be a wonderful, wonderful day on Monday. So do grab those. Loads of you saying they're brilliant. Lynn loves them. Peg, Roseanne, Dawn, Kerry, Wendy, Cherry, Susan, Deborah. Renee says, Joe, I need these. Well, you will be able to get them. They are live right now over on the HSN website, so you will be able to grab them after the show. But we move on, and we're going to do some, it's all things Spectrum Noir, Sarah.
Oh, yes. Now, we've done a few of these collector's edition sets now. And let me tell you, I think this is the third one we've had on HSN, and the other two have gone like that because the value in them is incredible, but they're also a massive gift set. So this is what we're talking about. It's called our Artists Collection, this one. And if I just show you, if you haven't seen the other ones, the idea is that it will make a wonderful Christmas gift. Maybe you know a budding artist in your life, someone that's wanting to get started. We've curated all of the colours that you would want, and then also everything that you would need to get started. So in this one here, Joe, it's all about having the Illustrator pens and also the aqua pens. And I'll see if we can get in close on there so that you can see all of the different colours that we've got, okay? So you can see in your Illustrators, these are the 14 colours that we're working with here. And then in your aqua pens, so Illustrators are alcohol based. Your aqua pens are your water-based pens there as well, so you get a little bit of a trial of two different types of pens. Both of those have a very fine nib and also a Japanese brush nib on. The Illustrator pens are the creme de la creme of the pen family that we do. Not only do you get those, but you can see down here, you get a couple of the art liner pens as well. And because this is a starter kit, if I lift this up here, you can see we also have all these colouring sheets and instruction pages in here as well, Joe. So let me just show you the full experience, okay? When we open this up, the packaging is off the chart. It's just beautiful. It's all magnetized, so you're going to open it up. It's got this velvet interior. You've got all of the pens laid out there in the different colors. Everything has a home and a space to place that back into, so that's going to go nicely into there and clip into place. Let me tell you, by the way, this has been saved for the 9 o'clock show, but the pricing will be dropping on the day, so don't pre-order this until the price is at a phenomenal price. When you see the price, you'll be like, oh, can't believe it. The pricing on it is absolutely incredible, okay? So you've got the Illustrator markers, you've got the aqua markers. When you open this up, okay, I'm going to open this up here, you'll see just behind there as well, if I lift all of these out, so I'll lie these down, you can see that you've got all of these instruction sheets, so teaching you how to work with all of these, how to do all of your mixing of your colours and things like this. And then you've got a selection of printed designs for you to try. Now, these are printed onto the best quality paper as well. So, for example, these are your watercolor techniques. I'm going to be back upside down again, where you can be doing all of your water-based colouring. Basically, you can be creating your own works of art on here. And then we've also got some on the alcohol pen speciality paper, where you can be colouring and practicing all of your blending techniques on here as well. So just in case anybody is completely new to this, let me show you. These are the sort of techniques that you're going to be creating with these. So you washed out beautiful backgrounds on here, or maybe you want to be doing, contrasting that with some of your alcohol pen colouring. This is the sort of colouring you can be doing with alcohol pens on here as well. All these different techniques, you're going to learn 14 pens in the aqua and 14 pens in your Illustrators as well, so that you can see all these different techniques. Now this one here, if you can get in really close on this, you can see it's the dot and dash technique here, done with all of the colours that we've got in this section. Oh, we're going here, there and everywhere. This is what happens, you see, guys, when we want to be all over the studio and all the different sets. That's what we want to show you. That's the technique that I wanted to see you there. Isn't that fabulous? That's done with those Illustrator pens. So yes, so that's coming up in the 9 o'clock hour with Adam. Adam will go mad if too many of you order it. We've had it in the past, Joe, where so many people have pre-ordered. Some of these items haven't even made the launch. So these are literally, I'm giving you the heads up. Do not order this until Monday when the special pricing is on there. If you've got your HSN credit card, you're getting your FlexPays. This is going to make, for any budding artist out there, not just crafters, people who are really keen to get into art. Maybe it's students out there. I know both of my boys love to colour. You've got literally anyone who has any remote interest in colouring, this is the kit to get them started with at a fantastic price in this wonderful gift box collection, a wonderful Christmas gift to put away. So that is a little sneak peek from here. What I did say we would be doing as well is checking in with our Craig. Now, for those of you that don't realise, here in the UK, it's actually after 11 o'clock at night on a Saturday night, and Craig's home in bed. So what he did is Craig pre-recorded this to give you a sneak peek of the brand new Sharon Callis fairy collection that he's going to be presenting on Monday. So have a little look at what Craig had to say.
During Craft Day on HSN, I'm going to be bringing you a fabulous collection. It's from Sharon Callis. It's all about flower fairies. Now, these are gorgeous. You have got your stamp. Now, you can see in the stamps here, you've got the fairy, but what you've got is you've got that option to build upon her. So you can build the wings, you can build the details. What you've also got then is the sentiments to go with them. But then we'll give you the dies as well. So you don't have to do fussy cutting. You know, you can if you want, but then you can go direct in with your little dies. Now within this one here, we've got Jasmine. All of these are going to go through your Gemini Junior and your MIDI, but then that's not the only one. We've got Aster on this one here. So same idea, you have got your stamps and you've got the dies as well. Now whether you want to do your alcohol colouring, you can do. Watercolouring, you can do. What about your Spectrum Noir sparkle pens? Oh my gosh, that would look phenomenal. So that one is your Aster. Then what we've got, third, but by no means least, we've got Rose. So we've got Rose here. Again, it's all around that fairy theme, but you know what? You've got that ballet, that ballerina sort of look that you can start to incorporate them with. Lots of detail when it comes to the top. So this is what they look like once they have been stamped out. But once again, change them, colour them. If you're a beginner, perfect. If you're more experienced, what about bringing in maybe things like your drawn gun and start to create dimension. But look at these ones here. So if you've got some of your dies from Crafter's Companion, which is your flowers, maybe you've got some of the past flowers from Sharon Callis, why not incorporate them? You can go dimensional, but you know what? Please do not think you have to go dimensional. You can keep them flat. Whether you're going to go down flat with your tape, maybe your foam pads, your glue gel, but there's all these different colours. And then also choose that if you do want to go big with the mixed media look, maybe you do like your grunge, your canvas, you can go bigger, like you can go here. Really go to town with your inking. I would say, out of everything that Sharon Callis has brought to you, these flower fairy collections, these really do allow you to go to complete town when it comes to your inking. Have fun, lay the sparkle down, lay the aqua down, go down with your tri-blades, lots and lots that you can be doing. Cannot wait to be showing you in more detail what you can be doing. But the Sharon Callis Flower Fairy Collection.
I can let you know that those Sharon Callis items are live right now over on the HSN website, which is amazing. Terry says, love the idea of having the pages. Rebecca says, you haven't tried, watch the launch show of these with Leanne. They are fantastic. Yes, the video tutorials will be linked through the booklet as well. And Kathy, loving the fairies. Watch the preview. I have Sharon's other flower sets and they are awesome. They will be coming up for you in the craft day, but there's still loads more to come. Still almost an hour's worth of amazing crafty stuff, Sarah.
I know, and what is your favourite when it comes to the dies? Because I can tell you my favourite are Edgeables, and these Edgeables, you know it's big when it's safe for my big show with Adam. Okay, basically guys, now we've had the warm up, we've had the amuse-bouche, now we're into like the big stuff, the stuff that's hitting out in my big launch, my big wrap-up hour that I do with Adam. These, I know he's going to absolutely love these when he sees them, because they're all about Edgeable dies. And if I show you, they are the super size ones that are going to stay connected into one half of your card and cut out the detail here, okay? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to walk you through the different options, because we've got 3 different options with 3 sets in each, okay? It's easier for me to show you the pictures on the screen. So in your Christmas Eve collection, these, by the way, folks, are completely exclusive at HSN. So you've not seen them before, you've not been able to buy them, we're not going to be launching these on our website, you can only get these from HSN. You get Santa's Sleigh, Delightful Poinsettia and the Candlelit Christmas, okay? So that is your Christmas Eve selection. Then we've got the Let It Snow. Oh my life, Joe, how cute is that snow couple? How amazing is the reindeer in the forest? I love it. I've got a great demonstration to show you with that one. And then the Christmas tree, where it's got the curve and it's got the half cut in, half cut out. I mean, our team just push the bar every time to get better and better and better. And then in your Oh Holy Night, the angel here, she is just fabulous. That elegant angel is off the chart. You've got Mary and Joseph in a way that we've never ever designed before, and then you've also got the town of Bethlehem on there as well. I just think they're fabulous. What I'm going to do, guys, is now you've seen what's in the different options, I'm going to go straight into a demonstration to show you how easy these are to do, because I'm going to try and squeeze in 2 demonstrations with these, okay? So can you see I've taken just a base 6x6 card blank here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the angel. And what happens, Joy, is she stays connected here and cuts around out here. So you lie her on the edge like that, and you can see they're all designed to work on a 6x6 card base, okay? So she's going to go onto the edge, hold it in place with a little bit of tape, and then when you open it out, she's going to be ready to go straight through. So as we're going through, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut into the base piece like this. I've got my clear, my magnetic, my top cutting plate, and we're going to go straight through the front there, Joe. Now I wonder if I've got, yes I have, some little sponge applicators. By the way, these are restocked and on the website. We have a set that has the handle in, 12 of the applicator pieces, and then also in there you get the you get 4 of the little egg refills. Oh, do you know, before we go on to there, I'm going to send it through another time and I'm going to emboss it, right? So if you put the embossing mat on, Joe, then you're going to go with your clear and your top plate. You're not adding the magnetic in this time. Send it through again, and what it does is it'll push it into every little nook and cranny and give you that lovely finishing touch, okay? So once through to cut, second time through to emboss, lift that off, and then all I do is you give it a good strong tap on the back, right? And it will lift all of that off in one go. There you go, without you having to pop any of the pieces out. Now, just come in with your little snips, right? And you're just going to make sure that's snipped off the bottom, which it was. And also, let's have a little look. I'm going to take her and snip her right off the top there. Or, is it a girl, the angel? Yeah, she looks quite
I was thinking
girly.
earlier, do you get boy angels?
I think you can do. Yeah, she's a girl though, because I've just seen she's got long hair there, right? And you're going to pop all of these little pieces out, right, Joe? So I want you to do it once onto the base like this, right? And then I want you to go through a second time, look at this one here, and I've done it a second time onto just a little bit of silver so that we can shape all of that up, right? Now, I've got here a little bit of frosty jade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my frosty jade and I'm just going to pop it in here. So I've got the quick dry here, but actually your Harmony water reactives would be perfect for this, okay? So a little bit of frosty jade on the edge there, just to give us a bit of a contrast. Love this technique, by the way, guys. Really simple. Those of you that are doing a lot of cards at Christmas and want to get that really kind of professional look quickly and easily, this will allow you to do that. So look at that. All that embossed detail, that snowflake there's another snowflake in the middle here. Doesn't she look incredible, right? And then can you see, obviously, Joe, the wings lift up. You know how much I love lifting wings. And should we go really, watch this here, right? If I just take a little scrap piece of paper, pop that behind here, what we can do is really ink up around the edge of that wing. So now, when that wing lifts up, now it really stands out. This one lifts up here as well. So again, we pop that one in there, and I'm going to pop that into the background along here, and then bring up another little bit of deep ink here. So ink it all up, and then I'm going to go right behind and I'm going to stick the silver one just in place behind there, Joe. Now, as long as everyone can see what I'm doing, I'd love to know what everybody thinks of this one.
People are absolutely loving them. Debbie says, I absolutely love these. Sheena says they make it so easy to create a beautiful card. Susie says, these are calling my name. Must have the HSN exclusive, says Sherry. I've ordered others. All so easy and beautiful to put together. Marnie loving the angel. Also Diana saying, I'm going to be using these for goodie boxes. Great thing about these is that, yeah, they are credit card and an edgeable. You could do so much with them. There is loads of video tutorials available on these, and you know what I'm going to say, don't you? It's all linked through the booklet for you, so you will be able to find them there. And I do believe these are also live on the HSN website right now for you as well. So all the inspiration, you can get them right away, and you've got exclusives. I mean, they are so awesome. I think they've been one of the most popular launches of the festive season, these, haven't they, Sarah?
Joe, Edgeables, literally, I mean, when it comes to us and what we're kind of world famous for now, I can tell you, you'll never get better than any of our Edgeables, and I think these are possibly some of the best, if not the best, that we've ever made. So here we go. So look at that in there, and then all I'm going to do is I think she looks lovely, but look how much nicer she looks with a little bit of that behind there, right? She is looking off the chart, okay? So that onto there, little piece on the background. And look at her there. Now that, to me, is a super simple but incredibly pretty card. But it's so incredible, Joe, because the die cut is so intricate and detailed, okay? Now I'm going to just show you a few different ones. So a lot of people liking the HSN exclusives, okay? This one here is one of those HSN exclusives. And again, those poinsettias, you can be lifting all of these pieces up and just inking around the edges. So you get the poinsettia. This is that same die, but done two of them meeting in the middle. Nice. How fabulous is that, right? Now, my favourite in the whole set has to be the little snowmen. I'll see if I can get one of the little snowmen sets. But look at that. Come on, Joe. Is that not a really simple but absolutely gorgeous card? I would have loved to have done this show with them. Look at this here on the front of here. I just think it's elegant cards like this that make me look at this set and say I absolutely have to have it. And this is in the set that's exclusive to HSN. So I'll show you the different options again. So in the exclusive configuration set, you've got the poinsettia. You've also got that one that I just showed you with Santa Claus flying over that little Christmas scene. And in that one, you've got the set that has the candles. So the two that I've just shown you there, which I have to just say, some of these cards are my absolute favourites. Love that one there, right?
That is super cute.
That's gorgeous, isn't it? Then you've got the set. Now, I can't remember the names of all of these. Hopefully, our lovely Erin will keep me right. So this is Oh Holy Night. So you can see you've got the town of Bethlehem. There's my favourite with a little snow couple. Oh, that's a different group. So that's part of, let's have a look. I haven't got all my, I've got them mixed up, Joe. Let's have a little look. Now that one there comes, right, let's have a little look. So this one here comes with the elegant angel, there she is, and also your Mary and Joseph set. So there's your Mary and Joseph. Look at that one there. I love that, Joe. Absolutely love that. And then your Let It Snow set has the snowmen in it. It also has the next one that I'm going to demonstrate for you, which is your reindeer forest, and that beautiful set that had the Christmas tree in. Please go back and watch the show. It was an incredible show that you can watch through. I feel like I've got loads to show you. Right, I'm going to squeeze in one last quick demo with these again, right? So can you see what I've done is I've got the base and lid of a box that I've got all ready to go. Now, hang on, I haven't got my die out with this one, Joe. Oh dear me, right, I haven't got my die out, guys. However, if you imagine that you had the die that had the, whatchamacallit on? Deer.
Deer.
Right, can you see, it's going to cut the deer into the front, and all you do is cut these three pieces extra along here, right? Then what you can do is you can cut the deer out again in a little bit of craft card, for example, and when you layer that up over the top, look how gorgeous that looks, just to make that deer stand out a little bit. Doesn't it really add a finishing touch? Now, if you're doing this on the front of a box, what you then need to do is pop a little bit of acetate. So you could use that acetate that we had earlier. If you're stocking up on your acetate, get an extra little bit of acetate, and then can you see this is going to go onto the front there. We're just going to stick that behind, all right? And then that's going to give you that support. There's the acetate there. It's going to give you that little bit of acetate behind. And then all I'm doing, Joe, is you're taking a little bit of tape into the corners. That is going to give you the corner pieces there. And I love doing boxes. I just think, I feel like I do more boxes at Christmas, Joe, than any other time of the year. And it's because I do loads of like, I always home bake goodies. Whether it's my homemade fudge or whether I do loads of like...
I haven't had any homemade fudge for a while, so I think it might be getting to that time again, you know.
No chance.
No?
No, we haven't got a kitchen.
Oh. When do you get your kitchen back?
So I'm having a new kitchen built and it'll be ready at the end of September.
Well, you can come and use mine in the meantime.
Oh, well, there's an idea. You'll invite me round, Joe. And
I will.
Can make you some fudge in your kitchen there.
Fabulous.
Look at that there, right? And then all I'm going to do is, I've just got a nice little finishing touch there, so I'm going to add this onto the corner, and then I'm going to stick my little bow in the corner there. And look how easy that was to create like a lovely little box. It does need a couple of gems on. Here we go. 2 gems on the top corner and 2 gems on the bottom corner.
Page 62 in the booklet if you want to get a better look, a closer look at what comes in what configuration there as well, Sarah.
Oh, I think they're lovely though, aren't they? To have a little look, I'm going to sneak through a couple more of the samples because I just think the sample, for me, it's seeing these samples. Look at this one here. That is one of those cards where you do it like this and look at that Christmas tree sticking out from the front. Or there is the one with the beautiful Bethlehem scene on the top there. There is that gorgeous angel again sticking out from the side. She's one of my favourites on here. There's the woodland deer. I did some stepper cards just on Friday. I was showing everyone how to do stepper cards again. There's my snowmen. These are the cards, guys, and these are quick 5-minute makes, right? So there's no excuse for you not to be chucking a load of these out as your last-minute Christmas ones. If you've kind of run out of time and you need to do some last-minute quick Christmas cards. Love these ideas. Some
really
absolutely
beautiful.
Gorgeous ones, Joe.
They are live as well right now over on the HSN website. It said, should we give these away, Sarah?
Absolutely.
Okay, Karen Fisher, congratulations. These are winging their way to you. All you need to do is drop us an email to prizes@crafterscompanion.com. Prizes@crafterscompanion.com, and we will get these on their way to you. They are available, as I said, right now over on the HSN website. Cheryl's saying, I'll make you brownies, Joe. Well, I mean, I'll never say no to snacks, put it that way. Gilmore says, with dives like these, you don't need to do much to the cards. Barbara says, your designers are fabulous. Beverly saying, got to have that HSN exclusive, so lovely. Cynthia loves all the dies, so impressed. Karen saying as well, I think I would definitely need the candles. Gilmore loves the Edgeables, especially the Santa sleigh and the reindeer. Deborah thinking they'd be great as well for Save the Dates, which is another great way to use them. So many of you getting so much creativity here. Samples are wonderful, such amazing CC designers. Don't forget as well that, of course, what you're going to be able to do is see all of this in the booklet. As I said, page 62, if you wanted to get a closer look at what is in each bundle there. Here is that booklet, jam-packed, full of all these incredible products, loads of inspiration. Where there are video tutorials available to you, they will be linked back into the booklet as well. Lots of click-throughs, lots of pictures with inspiration in there for you, and telling you exactly when each product is on, what time all the shows are as well, so you need not ever miss any of the shows or any of the deals that are coming up for you. And I'm actually just hearing as well that the next product Sarah's about to show us is also live on the HSN website.
Oh, guess what's back? I was going to sing there, but I won't, because I'm really not good at this. Back again. Right. You've been waiting for us to have the stock. These are the Tri-Blend brush. So just to be clear, okay guys, these are the brush pens that we do. If I open this right up, okay, I'm going to show you one of them up close. This is where you have the 3-ended Tri-Blend pen, but each end has one of those high quality Japanese brush nibs on there for doing all of your flicking techniques, for doing big background pieces on there. And again, this has been saved for my big show with Adam, so these will be coming up at 10 o'clock. Let's just have a look. I'm going to get all these. Oh, it's this. There we go. So you can see you get the light, the medium and the dark in each one. Now, here's the thing, guys, right? There are 2 options on on this, okay? So this is your tri-blend. This is the original box set of 24 brush pens that we launched, okay? And just to be clear, because you'll have seen this loads of times, in this set you are going to be getting all of these colour shades. So there are 24 colour families in total. You get all of these and then also all of these ones, right? So that is the original box set of 24 tri-blend brush that we launched. Now, if you got these when they launched, you might have also got in the auto-ship program. And in that auto-ship program, Joe, there have been thousands of you building up your collection every quarter with new pens. What we haven't yet done is made all of the extra 24 pens that we launched available to everybody else until today. So today, and live now, they're live on the website, we have the expansion pack. So this is the first time anyone's seeing it. This is the expansion pack with another 24 pens in. Now what you can do is, if you just need the expansion pack, the details are on there. I'm going to make sure I get you the right item numbers. If you just need the expansion pack, it's 766217, gets you just the expansion pack. If you want both packs, which would give you all of the colours in the tri-blend that we have, that is the one that's on your screen, 766217, gets you all 48 of the pens, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, for those of you that haven't seen it before, the expansion pack. We can have a look up close, here they are, at the colours that you've got on the expansion pack. So if we're getting nice and close, you can read all of those colours, and what you'll see is some of them are a blend and some of them are an extend, right? So for example, I'm not going to lean right over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to prop this up on here, right, so that you can see, and I'm going to walk around and I'm going to look, Joe. So you've got the coral blend, and then you've got the true blue extend. Then you've got the muted brown blend. So blend is a new pen. The earth brown extend. So for example, if I take this pack round here, there you go. What you'll see is, in this pack, you've got the earth brown blend. And now you've got the earth brown expand. There you go. Look, I'm going to put them all on one. So you've got the earth brown blend in this pack, and you've got the earth brown extender pen in that pack there, Joe. We've got the bright pink extender, which goes with the bright pink blend that we've got here. But then we've got the citrus blend, which is the first time you're getting citrus because there's no citrus in here. You've got citrus green, but no citrus yellow. Light yellow blend, so new shades of yellow in there. You've got ice blue, which aren't in the original pack. You've got vintage blue. You've got the red brown. You've got more extensions on your fair skin here. You've got extensions on your tan. So all the popular colour sets, Joe, we give you a 3-pen extension. So you have 6 pens in total. And then we've got a whole new collection of colours in there as well. So loads to go at. And remember what I said, if you are getting these for the first time, basically if you want to get both sets together, that is 766219, gets you both packs of pens. If you only need the extension pack on its own, 766217, both of those are on special pricing for the HSN Craft Day, and this is the first time, other than those who were in the auto-ship program, this is the first time you're able to get the 24 new pens which add on to your tri-blend brush, okay? So that is the tri-blends. They're coming up in the 10 o'clock show with myself and Adam. But what I've got now is another preview from our Craig of one of the hunky-dory items that he's got coming up a little bit later on Monday's show. So take a little look at this.
I am beyond excited to be bringing you hunky-dory crafts to HSN Craft Day. Now, I can't be here in the preview live, but you know what? I thought I'll have to be part of it. So this is where I'm going to be showing you exactly what I'm going to be bringing. Now, these are hunky-dory craft stash. Now, you actually get 2 of them. You get both 'Twas the Night Before Christmas and the Forever Florals, the poinsettia. So let's have a quick look at this one here. Now, these ones are a nice compact craft stash. So you've got 4 of your foiled and die-cut topper sheets, All these pop out. You don't need any scissors or guillotine or die cutting machine. They pop out. So your toppers, and these ones here, are 300 GSM. Then you've got 4, which are your foiled printed background cards. Now within these ones here, these are 350 GSM. Now you've got the gorgeous designs that match the toppers. Then what we're going to do is we're going to show you, you get an additional 4 printed, exactly the same quality as I showed you a moment ago. There is just no foiling on it. Then what we're going to do to finish off the cards, you need some inserts. So we have got 8 inserts here. So if you've got your Crafter's Companion Christmas stamps, you can be stamping on here or printing onto them. It's entirely up to yourself. There is loads and loads. But what I want to do is I want to dive in and show you what you can be making. So this one is from the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. So you might want to do your A5 cards, your concept cards, or maybe your even little Diddy cards, so DL or your extra long cards you can be doing. But you know what? That's not all. Let's have a quick look at the perfect poinsettia. So same idea. You've got your 4 foil and die cut toppers. Absolutely gorgeous. These ones are what we call matte-tastic, so you can ink onto these if you want to. You can add extra distress with your ink. You can do lots of stamping as well. So when it comes to the background, you've also got 4 that are foiled. Then you've got 4 which are printed. So in other words, just not having the foiling. And then what we can do is we can go in and we can show you how you get your coordinated inserts to go with them as well. So once again, you can then be stamping on them. Here we go. So a lot more of a subtle design, but do match the ones I've shown you a moment ago. So you can stamp onto them, you can ink onto them, you can print onto them. You can really finish off your cards when it comes to this collection here. So let's show you a couple of what you can be making. So this is where you can simply pop them out and then use the background cards to finish them off if you want to. Nice small cards, or you can go a little bit larger if you want. So between the Forever Florals poinsettia and the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, these are both coming together, and I'm going to be showing you in a lot more detail as to what you can be doing with both of these hunky-dory craft stacks.
Collecting all the hunky-dory stuff is live now as well over on the HSN website, which is really exciting. A lot of love for the extenders as well with the brush markers there. Beth says these are stunning, and Diane says my head is spinning full of so many crafty ideas, and she puts lots of dancing emojis as well in her message. So I think she is in a twirl with all these ideas. You think you're in a twirl. You're not in a, you're going to be in a twirl after this one, aren't you, Sarah?
Oh, you absolutely are. Now, I had the pleasure of doing a whole 2-hour show with the brand new signature collection, Watercolor Christmas, just a couple of weeks ago. And it is hands down the biggest show we had ever done here at Crafters Companion. The biggest show we'd ever done on Crafters TV. You guys went crazy for it. And I know there were hundreds of you waiting until this was available on HSN. So what we've got is, we've got a collection, and what I'll try and do is I'll try and kind of show you and walk you through. We've got it all laid out beautifully well, okay? So we've got a collection. This is the one that you've got, the details on your screen there, 766994. It's kind of like what I consider the starter pack. So in your starter pack, you've got the faux snow, you've got the stickers, you've got the 6x6 pad on there, you've got that beautiful background snowflake, you've got the embossing folders, you've got the large snowflake, you've got the Build a Snowman, 3 beautiful sets of stamps, the Let It Snow die and the Christmas tree dies, okay? That is everything that is in like the starter pack as it was. Then as you move along, we've done a lot of additional pieces as well. So we've got some 12x12 papers, we've got some 12x12 cardstock, we've got a beautiful we've got a whole set, there you go, of the domes. We've got the shaker stuff to go inside. We've got some extra stamps on there. We've got some acetate in there. We've got some vellum in there. And then what we've done is they're all available as extras, or you can go for the mega bundle, which has absolutely everything. So there's the details of the mega bundle on the bottom of your screen as well. 767008. only one presentation. It's been saved for the hour with Adam. What I'm going to do is, for all those of you who haven't seen it, I'm going to walk you through everything in the collection.
I'm hearing the mega bundle is live already.
It's live, is it?
Exciting!
Go and get the mega bundle. Go and get the mega bundle. Or if you wait, it's going to be 5 flex on all crafts when you get to Monday. So even if you're waiting till Monday, get it on your 5 flex on your HSN credit card. And honestly, guys, this is just going to be, hands down, this is, in my opinion, the best ever Christmas collection we've done. It's so, the colour palette I love, the styles, the techniques that we've covered in this are so different, and the mega bundle just gives you everything. So, should we have a look at those papers? These are the 12 by 12 papers, Joe. I love them. They're all double-sided, by the way, so you've got a lovely base if you are wanting to do things like your gift bags in here, and you're getting a couple of sheets of each. So if, while you're on the website and you're having a look, bear in mind you might want to order extras. Look at the foiling on these, by the way. You might want to order extras of these if you're wanting to get things like, you know, these background designs. Maybe you want to get more of the papers for you to be able to go and work with. Look at this, that would make a gorgeous gift bag. You know, I'm obsessed with making them gift bags. This would make a beautiful envelope. Bases for your scrapbook pages on here, Joe. I absolutely love these papers. This little snowman here. It's all this kind of watercolour look and effect that you're getting on here, with the odd little bit of foiling thrown in there just for good measure, okay? So this is your 12 by 12 pad. It also has a lot of these topper sheets at the back, Joe, so that you can cut these out and have kind of card fronts ready to go. Just straight cut it out, whether you want to do a little bit of layering, maybe you want to add a little bit of that faux snow on the back. These are all die cut toppers that you could be die cutting and putting out on the back of there as well. That is in the mega bundle. Also in the mega bundle, you would get the card pad, right? So this is the beautiful cardstock you saw me using when we did the Christmas sweaters. Can you see the way it catches the light? It's beautiful. Double-sided pearl card all the way through here, right? We also have a 6x6 pad. This is in the smaller collection. So the 6x6 pad is in the smaller collection here as well. All similar styles of designs, but in the smaller format. Also, a lot of these have that beautiful foiling on there too, okay? Now, that's your papers, which get you started, Joe. I will show you in this set, we also have acetate and vellum. So you see these beautiful vellums which are also foiled, whether you have like the high gloss foiling, you've got the matte finish foiling on there, you've got the white foiling on some of these, really beautiful designs to work with on the acetate as well as on the vellum. Then I'm going to move in and just show you some of the stamps. So these are the stamp sets that you're going to get. These are all in your starter kit bundle, right? If you want the mega bundle, again, the details are on the bottom of your screen. You can mix and match. Just go for the bits that you want, you know, whether you have a look at the booklet, everything's in there. You've got this lovely big snowflake piece on here as well. Then you've got the Christmas trees. We've got the embossing folder with the background piece on here. You've got the Let It Snow die, which has got the outer as well as the inner one. The snowflakes on here as well, if you want to build up the snowflakes. We've got cardstock stickers on here too. We even do a set of, so these are exclusive pens. These are our watercolor pens. They aren't in your, let's have a look. They aren't in your starter kit bundle, but they're not in the mega either. So those are, oh, I don't know, maybe someone on there. Maybe that wasn't supposed to show you the pens, guys, just to warn you. We'll swiftly move past the pens, not dwell on the pens. Right, you've got embossing folders, you've got extra stamps on there. Then what we have got is this set here, which does your domes, okay? So can you see you've got the outer cut here, we've got the inner cut, which does this little bow, and then if you want to do it, we've got these domes. So can you see the little domes there? You get a whole pack of the domes. These are the domes on their own, so you get a pack of 20 of the domes included as well, and all those shaker pieces if you're wanting to do the shakers too as well, right? That is everything that I wanted to show you. Just, I mean, I have literally got a whole, it's also fake snow, by the way, guys. I haven't got the faux snow with me. It is over there on the full big pack shop with everything on. You will get the faux snow in your collection. It's in the smaller collection and it's in the mega bundle. We've only got a few more minutes on this. I didn't have time for a demo, but you can go and watch the whole show back. What I am going to do though, Joe, is while you're reading comments, I'm going to just show as many different samples as I can.
So much love from Sharon. Says, beautiful Sara signature set, I love it, must have. The collection is breathtaking. Deborah says, Watercolor Christmas is definitely one of Sara's best signature collections. Rosalind saying as well, I love the way the foiling elements are embedded in the paper. The papers are always the best, love them, says Vanessa. And Terry says, the colours are stunning, are also my favourites. I'm a mega bundle kind of girl, says Kathy.
Aren't we all?
I don't think you are alone. Just there. Yes, pens are not live on HSN. They should be there by Monday, apparently, are being told, Sara.
Brilliant.
So you should be able to get the pens individually on their own on Monday. So fingers crossed for that. Cynthia says, retirement will never happen. I need to keep working so I can keep buying all these gorgeous things. Vanessa says, so much in this collection, absolutely beautiful, and also loads of people just loving it. Jeffrey, Vanessa, Donna, Teresa says it's gorgeous. Donna saying wowzers. Jennifer says it's beautiful. Karen loves the faux snow. Cynthia's doing a happy dance. Wow, the snow globe is also a bauble. I love it, says Julia.
Yep.
Rosalind saying it's such a happy collection. Wendy says they make my heart happy. Loads of people absolutely loving it. I counted 23 items in the collection that I received. Absolute wow, says Peg. And as you said earlier, I mean, global stocks depleted, aren't they, when it comes to this, Sara? I mean, if you want to get it, talk about your last chance.
Last chance saloon, guys, because bear in mind, every signature collection that we do is non-repeatable. So we make everything is a one-off. If you love them, there's only ever one chance to get them. So sometimes we'll restock on the paper pads just because they're in high demand and people want to be able to get the paper pads to keep doing more and more of the cards. But we never ever remake the stamps, the dies, any of the tools, never ever redo them. So if you want them, guys, today is your day to get them. I'm just going to tell you now, this is going to be in the show with Adam at 10 o'clock. It is going to be absolutely crazy when we get to this one. I know you'll love it. If you haven't seen the show, go back and watch the show. I'll pull up the details here for you. It was on the 3rd of August. I did some absolutely outstanding cards, even if I do say so myself. All you need to do is search for Sara Signature Watercolor Christmas if you're looking up on YouTube, and you'll see all of the cards there. You'll be able to go straight through and watch that 2-hour show. Honestly, it was crazy mad busy, but the feedback on it was off the chart.
It's amazing. You must go back and watch that. The winner, though, we need to give it away, of course. The winner of the mega bundle is Laura Keane. Laura Keane, congratulations on YouTube. You're the winner. Drop us an email, please. prizes@crafterscompanion.com, and we'll get that sent out to you. I want to share something with you that I know you're going to love. The snowy acetate. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to show you the designs in a minute. Do you know why you've got to buy it the most, though, Sara? Because it's got the plastic covering on it, and you get to do this to every sheet. Oh, it's the most satisfying thing in the world. It's like, I think the kids call it ASMR. I don't know what it means, but it's definitely one of those. You're going to love it. If you look at what you're getting here, you get 3 different designs in the acetate, which is fantastic. So you can see you've got that wonderful sort of very snow flurry one. Love this one with the really intense snowflakes in there. And of course, you've got the one with the Merry Christmas in there. It's a really good weight here. I think you'd definitely be able to do things like construction with that. Really beautiful quality. You get 24 sheets of that. It's going to be in the 10 p.m. hour. I know you're going to absolutely love that. It's going to be great. And I know we've brought you a lot of printed acetate in the past. It sells out time and time again so fast. So handy to have this time of year for everything from boxes to concept cards, which is absolutely awesome. Loads of you still chatting away. Laura Keane says the giant snowflake may be a must-have. Laura Keane, you've just won the giant snowflake, so there you go. You don't need to worry about it at all. It'll all be winging its way to you. Nancy says must have the snow globes as well, and Donna saying how outstanding all the samples are, not only from that collection but also throughout everything in this preview. I do need to remind you, I'm going to whinge at you one more time, make sure you've got that booklet checked out, because the booklet is like your roadmap. It's got absolutely everything in there for you, when all the deals are, your show times, links for you to video tutorials, links through to more pictures of finished projects from the design team. It really is amazing. It's even got the colour charts for the tri-blend brush pens in there as well, so you'll be able to go through and have a look at all those colour charts. So make sure you check it out. We are not done though, are we, Sara?
Oh no, and this one here, we shouldn't have favourites, but I have definitely saved one of the best for last. The pop-outs, the inside pop-outs, the engineering on these is absolutely thebomb.com. I mean, look at this. This it's like a multi-fold inside a card that gives you this incredible snowflake. Now, whether it's the snowflake, are you ready for this one? Oh, sorry, that's the Star of Bethlehem. This one's the snowflake. I mean, they both look at that. And can you see, if I just turn it, it just a little bit folds in and a little bit folds out, and it does all of that clever folding all on its own, okay? The Christmas tree is the one I'm going to demonstrate for you. I mean, all of my Christmas cards this year, let me just tell you, are going to be having extra bits on the inside. I mean, these are the sort of cards that people are just going to be blown away by. To get these home and they're going to think, how on earth have you made this? It is another level of engineering feat. Now, they come in pairs. So the Christmas tree comes with the stack of gifts, which is this one here, okay? So the Christmas tree comes paired up with the stack of gifts, those two together coming included. Now, if you want the Star of Bethlehem is coming with the nativity scene. So if I show you the nativity scene, this is the nativity scene here. Can we just appreciate the wizardry that is the top of the manger there?
It's amazing.
So that again all folds down. So this one's a landscape one. You can see it all folds down totally flat in the card, opens up, and it's going to work like this, okay? So those two come together. That one there is called your Star of Bethlehem. And then the third one is called Snow Times. And in your Snow Times, you're getting the set here with the two little deer. Aren't they lovely? So you've got the two of Santa's reindeer. And Santa's reindeer also comes with that sensational snowflake that we saw, okay? They all just work beautifully well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a demo for you. I'm going to show you how they work. Then I'll run you through a load of the cards that we've got, Joe, okay?
Amazing. Evelyn Torres Ferreira, I really need to use the bathroom, but I don't want to miss a thing. You've only got 12 and a half minutes left.
12 and a half
minutes. Hang in there, Evelyn, hang in there. You got this, right?
You tell her, Joe, you tell her. Right, let's have a little look. I'm going to get the Christmas tree. Now, can we just appreciate the engineering masterpiece around this Christmas tree? I mean, it's just, I don't even understand how it works, Joe. I'm not even going to try and understand. It's just beautiful, okay? So, if I lift this off, what I've done is, this is going to be the inside of the card. Can you see I've drawn a faint pencil line down the centre, right? So I'm going to take this, and can you see you've got a little notch at the top and at the bottom where we need to line them up. And all I'm going to do is hold in place with a little bit of tape as it goes through the die cutting. And you know, I'm going to be on the safe side. I'm going to put a little bit of tape at the top and another little bit of tape at the bottom here. That will be ready to go through the die cutting machine. So we're going into the base plate, and you've got your clear, you've got your magnetic, and you've got your top plate, and I'm going to go and send them straight through. Now, if you haven't seen these working before, this is the bit that you want to watch, because you'll be like, how on earth? And I'm going to show you just how easy it is, okay? So we're going to take this, we're going to just lift that tape off at the top, come on, a little bit of tape, and at the bottom, right? I'm going to just fold this up, right? And then all we're doing, Joe, is we're folding, where we've got that star at the top, I'm going to fold that in half there, right? Till we get to that first piece. And I'm going to fold it in half here till we get to the bottom piece. I'm not going to fold the others, right? Because these then push up like this. Can you see? So they're going to push upwards a little bit here and push upwards a little bit here as well.
These are incredible.
Aren't they? Have you not seen these before, Joe?
No.
Oh, absolutely off the chart. Absolutely off the chart. So I'm going to fold this piece in at the top. And then while we're here, I'm going to fold this piece in at the bottom as well. Just line all that up. And I'm going to fold these in. And then these two here, again, just push up the other way. If you want to do the base here, base pushes up this way and just goes inside. And I'm just going to fold these. These have got little score lines on there as well, Joe. So can you see that's going to give me the Christmas tree, so that when I fold that over, there we go, everything folds nicely into place, just easing that out ever so slightly. In fact, I'll let you have a little look from the front so you can see it. Can you see that's just coming out to the front there? We just fold that down, make sure all of that, there it is, it's going to fold perfectly flat to go inside the card. And there is the pop-out Christmas tree as it comes in, right? Now, I don't think it looks very good in the red, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this again and I'm going to cut it a second time, Joe, in the green, and just cut it out and stick it on top. In fact, you know what? If we cut that out, send it through, when it comes through, it's going to look like this, right? And I'm going to take these with my little snips and I'm just going to snip these off the edges so that we can stick this over the top. Now, as long as you can see what I'm doing, Joe, you're all up for your chit-chat.
Well, I thought Baroness Aggro was my favourite YouTube username. Move over, Baroness Aggro. There's a new YouTube username in town. Are you ready, Sarah?
Go on.
God loves a terrier, and so do I, on YouTube. Says, I second buy the show and be done with it button. Instant shipping on everything. These shows hype me up, and the mail is not as understanding of my need for instant receipt. Grace's Nativity Craft Day, Grace's Nativity Scene is my favourite of these, although they are all impressive, they are a must. Karen says, CC really stepped it up this year with the Christmas products. Eleanor says, I can imagine that snowflake with the snowflake collection, it will be amazing. Nora says, I like the Christmas tree, pop out, perfect for that little surprise when opening up the card. Latanya as well saying the Christmas pop out dies are one of Sarah's absolute all-time best. I think the thing is, you just don't expect them because they're so shaped, Sarah.
Yeah.
You don't really understand how they're going to pop out and how they're going to work. It's awesome.
I mean, look at that. I mean, that is just absolutely crazy, isn't it? And then look what I've done is I've got, let's have a little look. Yes, so I've cut my star out again, out of a little bit of silver. And then I've also cut out the bottom here. So can you see, this is going to be the plant pot that you put this in at the bottom. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to fold these out as well, Joe, and stick these on top. And then you can see the whole card come together beautifully.
Absolutely incredible. Just amazing how you come up with these, says Linda. So very smart, talented folks. Deborah saying that Craft's Companion makes the prettiest, most intricate dice. Can I just say, by the way, it's teamwork.
So
absolutely.
It's all right. I come booling in with all these grand ideas. So I think I was trying to explain to somebody how I wanted it. Then the team have to go away and the designers have to work with the engineers to make some of the ridiculous things that I've asked for into a reality. And sometimes they just come back and say, Sarah, it's not possible. You're just absolutely living in cuckoo land. I don't know how you've come up with that, but it's not going to work. And then other times when I say, no, go back, try again. In this case, it took 4 or 5 attempts. And I was like, yes, that, guys, is what I wanted. Exactly that.
Baroness Aggro doesn't understand that thing why her name's funny. YouTube name is funny. Aggro is like, if you're a bit in the UK, how would you describe aggro, Sarah?
Angry, aggravated.
Aggravated, yeah, like maybe looking for trouble, it means, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that's why it's quite funny, Baroness Aggro. But I'm not sure she's happy that she's been demoted to second place. I think I've caused a bit of trouble in the comments, and I think I need to just move on, Sarah.
That's a good idea,
says, I love these pop-out dies. I wonder if Joe could do a dance for these. You don't want to see anything popping out. No, absolutely not. There'll be no dance for these ones. Every item is more incredible than the last, says June as well. It really is. Make sure you've got that booklet downloaded because every single detail is in there. So make sure you've got that. I think it's just incredible how they go together, Sarah. And people are going to love. But this is going to be that card that you're going to give to someone and they're going to think, how on earth
did you do it?
How on earth have you done that?
And you're going to keep it totally secret, and you're not going to say Sarah and, well, let's just say, let Sarah have the credit for it. Yes, not Sarah's team of engineers worked out the wizardry, so we all just get to make absolutely awesome looking cards. Ready? Oh yes, look at the Christmas tree popping out. Isn't that just fabulous? And then literally, I mean, it's up to you how you want to decorate it, Joe. All I've got is a couple of extra little pieces here. So I think I'm just going to take these down the side and add a little bit of extra decoration on here. I think it's fabulous. Honestly, they are hands down one of my favourite clever dies that we've ever made.
Absolutely awesome. You will be able to get your hands on. They are, of course, in the booklet along with everything else that you have seen here. That paper's gorgeous. That's Santa's kitchen that you've used on there,
I've stuck
Sara.
one bit upside down, I've realised there, guys. Maybe don't look too close.
We'll never
Do you know,
know.
I can't remember actually, Joe. Do you know, it takes that long to get all of these shows ready, and then I can never remember what we've gone into using on what. Right, I'm gonna keep the front simple, because nobody's going to be looking at the front. They're all going to be looking at this card from the inside. Now you've seen it, do you want me to walk you through the concept suite, right?
Yes, please.
All the different things that you're going to be doing, okay? So remember that lovely card that I showed you, the cheese box that I showed you? Could be making a cheese box, putting the snowflake inside. How fabulous is that one? What about doing like a little box and doing your little Star of Bethlehem? I do believe that one there won one of the craft-alongs, Joe. It's up on our... yes, do you want to have a little look? It was just this week, wasn't it? Let's have a little look. Who's made this one? Let me just show you.
I think it was Leanne, wasn't it?
Was that Leanne? Leanne made this one. Look at that there. So it steps out like that, and then it's going to fold up like this, and then this all closes into place like that. So yes. So I think Leanne did the launch day show. I'm not sure this is one of Leanne's cards, by the way, though. I'm not letting Leanne take credit for somebody else's card. Must put that back up on the shelf as well, by the way. Right. So there's the deer, nice and simple. Or maybe you want to do, look at this one here, step out Christmas tree card. Isn't that lovely? I really quite like that one, to show that off in the centerpiece there. Let's have a look at this one. Oh yes, there's the snowflake. So you could be doing the snowflake on the front and then your card on the inside. Oh, look at this one here. So if we open this up, this is your whole star book. Have I got this the right way up? Yes.
Amazing.
So your star book with all of your different designs on the inside, your presents, your Star of Wonder in there, your snowflake, and that's a full-on star book coming all the way through. There's just loads of different ideas here, Joe. I just love them.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. They really are. You'll be able to see them as well in that 10 p.m. hour, which is fantastic. Don't forget to download the booklet. Make sure you get down. Nora's even letting me know she's printing it out as we speak as well, just so she's got it all laid out and ready to go. It is like your roadmap with all of the amazing products in there. It's going to let you know what time everything is on, where you need to be, when you need to be there, and make sure, more importantly, Sara, that you don't miss out on anything you've got your eyes on.
Should we give this one away, Joe?
All right, yes.
I had to think about that for a moment then.
Well, I thought I might keep it for myself, but I don't think I'm allowed to do that. Kendra Morris on Facebook. Congratulations. Prizes at crafterscompanion.com. Prizes at crafterscompanion.com. Make sure you drop us an email and we'll get that sent out to you. Yes, it was Leanne that made that awesome card that you were just sharing there. It was Leanne, yes. Make sure you've got the booklet downloaded. I'll stop nagging you now. But I know we're going to end on, I think, what could be the star of the whole day, don't you, Sara?
I'm just going to warn you now, guys. If you haven't already got signed up, go and get signed up for the new magazine. So this is issue 1 of our brand new look magazine relaunch. Once you buy it as well, you automatically get enrolled in the authorship. So every 3 months, you will be the first people in the world to receive the next issue. Okay, so the magazine is honestly off the chart. You're going to be able to stay nice and organised, so you've got all of your binders, they're all going to line up on your desk in there. It shows you some of the projects that you've got on the back. When we open it up, you see on the inside, you've got your magazine comes in one half, and then you've got your little folder with all of the different items. So coming included with this first one, every issue, you're going to get a pack of printed papers and also some die cut pieces in there. You're going to be getting stamps, you're going to be getting dies, you're going to be getting stencils. They'll all change up the designs every time, but they're exclusive designs only available in with the magazine. And then on the other half, you're going to get the actual magazine itself, which is just, it's beautiful quality. It's that matte finish paper, all brand new exclusive ideas, things that you can be doing with your kit that comes included, all the gossip from CCHQ, and then also you've got some of your fabulous projects made with some of the latest release products every time, okay? Now, remember, I'm going to be coming up for full hours at 11 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the afternoon and 10 p.m. on the evening with our Adam. I'm also dotting up throughout the day, so make sure you kind of, well, I know most of you will be watching all day, so my shows will be literally all day from 11 o'clock on the morning. Actually, 9 o'clock on the morning, I've got my first little cameo appearance, and coming up dotted throughout the day. Also dotted throughout the day will be our Craig. You've seen the items that he's got with Sharon's beautiful flower fairies, and also the fabulous collection that we've got from Hunky Dory. So that is everything that we've got for tonight. Thank you so much to Joe for joining me and being the gossip king over there in the corner and keeping everyone chatting along. If you haven't already, make sure you get over and download the booklet. Follow along with us, and I will see you bright-eyed, bushy-tailed at 9 o'clock on Monday morning.